I take that as a yes from everyone else as well.
Maybe.
I take that as a maybe from in bed.
Good.
Is he actually in bed?
Yes.
Meta.
Well, so who wants to recap what happened last time? Or do you want to roll to see who does it?
I can do it.
What happened last time then?
We went into the sewer following the trails of the henchman of Xanatar to look for Floon. We rescued him after fighting a few enemies. And then we brought him back to Volo. And we also never told him what happened to his necklace. Or that it's currently being painted purple. That's not an important detail. We can leave that out. He can figure it out himself later. Also, I'm pretty sure my character's the only one who actually knows that. But yeah, we saved his life. We brought him back. And Volo said that instead of paying us money like he promised, he's going to give us the deed to a building.
And you love deeds and buildings and inns. I know Cass loves inns.
I fucking hate inns.
It's gonna burn it down.
Oh, true. Castle
Don't
of
worry,
Doubt.
there's only a small little loan you need.
I don't
So,
have money.
I
Fuck you.
see where it's going down now.
Well, you can all see the yawning portal, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Unfortunately.
these people are probably off doing some Yankee hanky pankies or something. I don't know. They're not by you. And sorry. Oh yeah, you did go to sleep, and
Yeah.
you agreed with Volo to meet him before you went to the courthouse to have the deed notarized.
Yeah, we needed to go
Yep.
meet some magistrate bullshit or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Volo says it's with a very nice tiefling magistrate named Kylen Silmerhealth. And do you want to roleplay this out, or should we just have it montage? Because not a lot will happen.
Just montage it, I guess.
Okay,
Unless
so
someone wants to roleplay. I don't care.
I have no clue what's going on.
so it's the morning goes by quite calmly. You'll sleep in late probably, or don't. I don't know. You each last night took a nice warm bath, cleaned your clothes, armor, stuff. There's still a slight tinge of sewer in them, but not noticeworthy, unless you like smell it directly. And at a bit before high sun, Volo brings you all to the tap room of the Yawning Portal, where you see once again a lot of adventurers doing stupid shit, people talking, drinking, playing music, drinking a bit more probably. And this is before 12, so you know they have a good day in front of them. And then he says that the courthouse is in the castle ward. And ask if there's anything you would like to do when you're heading there.
No.
I mean, I don't know the city, so.
I mean, we're already in the castle ward, so...
Which ward is the building we're getting located in?
That is in the north ward.
It's actually nice. Would you happen
Map
to know...
of Waterdeep. That is not the map of Waterdeep.
That's not the map.
Nice. Enemies. Okay.
Yeah, that's all the enemies you're gonna fight
No,
for real.
it's a rich place.
Somebody clips that and say it's stream. Thank you.
Also, that's all the enemies you're gonna fight this session. Have fun.
Yeah. Don't worry, there was only a few dragons.
I didn't see a single dragon.
Can deal with that.
Can you
I
type
think I
one
saw
in the
something
chat
of like
if
a
you saw a
dragon,
dragon?
Type 2 in the chat if you...
If you want them to die right
If you want to survive today.
Well, Phil already died 99.6, so I'm not sure what he's trying to say with that.
That's not a dragon. Well... so yeah, he pointed out on a map, and let me just show you where the Troll Skull Alley is located. Ta-da! Up here.
Whoa.
Hey yo.
Roll skull.
Yeah, it's crazy, dangerous, and epic.
But that's
I'll just let it roll.
that's the rich place. Why is there a alley named Roll Skull? That doesn't seem. No, what? That's weird.
Yo, don't ask questions. It makes
My bad.
perfect sense.
My bad.
There's an alley called Black Dog Alley up here.
Yeah. What's wrong with the black dog? Huh?
What's wrong with the troll skull?
But don't forget Mona's
Stallion Street.
There's also just one called Skull Street up here, a bit to the northwest.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
not in Northward. That's in a Seaward.
Pony Way.
I mean, I feel like Ponyway. Nah, it doesn't matter.
Roadkill Street up here.
We can just rename the alley later.
Hey, don't think you can do that.
Yeah, I don't think you have the right, unfortunately.
Don't worry. It's
You don't have the
it's
right.
place.
Oh, you don't have the right.
Oh, you don't have the right. Oh,
Well,
Wait,
so
Stepped Sailor Alley.
yes. I mean, there's also a Street of the Manticore.
Yeah, but that sounds cool. I'm more worried what's going to happen if I walk through Stepped Sailor Alley.
As sailor is probably gonna get stabbed.
I mean, if you're not a sailor, you're fine. Obviously,
But what defines a sailor?
someone who sails as their
Someone who has sailed
job.
once.
no,
As a job.
yeah, it's their
Mm.
occupation.
I
is
mean,
to
next
sail.
is the Stepped Sailor Alley. The little street makes sense, looking at its length.
It's quite small. I mean, it's way above average.
Yes.
Well, yes, we know what we're doing for real.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing.
I
Nothing
know what
impossible.
I'm doing. Looking at funny street names.
Yep. So you're led to this courthouse, and inside a tiefling woman greets you. She looks sort of like this.
Blue.
Dabbidi dabbidi.
Bad tiefling.
She doesn't look that happy with her life.
No. Also, when you're talking to her, she is quite impatient and asks for the estate transfer tax, and looks to you, the new owners of this.
Mm.
We should have
Oh,
saw it coming.
did I forget to tell you? It's normally about 25 gold pieces. But don't worry. Renia gave me the tax. Yes, and he pulls out a pouch from his back pocket belt, whatever. I don't know how pouches work in medieval times. And that covers the expenses. And you are now proud. Oh, well, I don't know how proud you are. You're the owners
Road.
of the
Old
deed.
Skull Manor.
We do a little bit of trolling now.
Now, is the manor named after the alley, or is the alley named after the manor?
I think it's named after a troll skull.
I hope there's a lot of troll skulls inside, or we should decorate it, guys.
I mean, let's
I
be
mean, you
honest.
already did kill a troll.
See, you just have to go get its skull.
Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
just go down to the Hunter Mountain. That seems fun.
Troll
You
Skull
want-
Inn does sound like a
Derail
good
the
fucking
campaign.
inn name.
Just derail the campaign.
I mean, it's less about it derailing and more about what you guys want to do.
Progress.
Just it becomes Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Get fucked.
Dungeon of the Mad
Yeah.
Mage 2.
I mean, I'm up for going and getting the troll skull if we need it for decoration.
I just need some stones.
I mean, let's be
There's a
honest.
lot of stone in the Undermountain. It's a mountain.
Let's be honest.
I mean,
Having a troll skull while your inn is named Troll Skull Inn in Troll Skull Alley does make sense.
I mean, you can ask Dunan, probably. Well, you get the deed of place. Yep. And of course, I forgot the map for the place. Oh, well, there is a map for the place. Let's see. Troll Skull Alley. That's probably where you're going.
I mean, I wonder how dead the troll is though. He fell kind of far.
I do assume that you want to go to Troll Skull Alley.
Yeah,
Well,
let's go there first.
It makes
mean,
sense
at
to
least
start
check it
viewing
out,
your
yeah.
property.
maybe.
Yeah.
Also,
Where should we place ourselves?
also
Just
technical
place yourself
question.
around here.
Can see the ping. Oh, what?
Well, actually, where the fuck is Troll Skull? Here.
Yo, are we in the middle of the night
Still
now?
didn't see a ping. Where?
Also more.
Okay.
I
currently
assume this is some sort of like shared owner deed, but there's probably like one person whose name interacts you to
Clearly,
who they go
me,
for
who
taxes.
is the coolest person of us all.
I mean, who cares
Wow,
about
that's
taxes?
600 earlier. Okay.
And
I think Bree thinks we should pay our taxes.
fucking nerd.
Paying
He always
taxes.
paid her taxes.
I
at
still
home.
have to like fill out my tax papers before like May 1st of March 1st. Oh,
Imagine
Imagine
paying
having to do that.
Imagine paying
Yeah.
taxes. Okay.
Imagine not paying taxes, you mean? We are all created taxpayers in this hole, probably. Well, I don't know how.
Sure.
I
totally
love
pay
paying
a lot
taxes.
of taxes.
My dad doesn't like paying taxes,
I mean, who does?
but I mean, he liked it so much he stopped.
I don't think that's how it works, but sure.
oh yeah, we
I
talked
mean,
about this once before, Phil.
My dad likes playing hide and seek with the IRS.
Yes.
Jokes on you,
Just
the
then-
IRS
For
has
milk.
jokes on you, the IRS has no jurisdiction over my taxes.
Won't stop them.
True.
They don't care about the laws in their own country. Why would they care about the laws in your country?
Also, I'm more scared of OSHA. Because
I'm
they're
not.
gonna fucking kill me if they see what I'm doing.
I hope they do.
Are
No
you
offense.
violating OSHA?
How dare you violate OSHA?
I am
Slimo, let's say it like this, I'm
definitely
forklift
not violating
certified.
the Geneva suggestion.
I'm forklift certified. The
OSHA
fuck do you expect
violation,
me to
you
do?
mean OSHA checklist.
Oh, yes. Yes. That was the wrong one. That was Trosco Alley. I was looking for the manor. But yes, Volo is probably also here with you, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Would you have invited Renier to join you guys?
You're next.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have.
But was he at the inn?
Yeah.
Then sure,
Probably.
why not? Why
Yeah.
not? If you wanted to tag along.
Let's see. Do I have his fucking token somewhere?
His fucking token. What?
Then he can keep thinking about Bree's criminal underworld.
Why is the search by name not working that well? This is sad.
I don't know.
It's a bad algorithm. So
But as you walk past these places, you see a bunch of different shops. There's over here. There's like a let's see what it was called. It was called. That was the wrong chapter. The Bookworm's Treasure, and it seems to be a place with scrolls and spellbooks.
hey, you, can we buy that instead, guys?
Beside it, or well, a bit beside it, is the Tiger's Eye, a detective place. Detective office, is that what they're called? Probably.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that, isn't it?
And those are the two important ones that you've seen on this side. But there's a lot of buildings, a lot of, well, not a lot of, oh well, most of them are residential buildings. But there are also some shops, chapes, carpenters, smiths.
So
Uh,
we do get like a black and white overlay, like a grayscale
We live
overlay.
in
The moment you
this
go
is
into
the
the detective's
industrial
office, right?
era.
Of course,
So it's
Definitely.
like an industrial zone. I mean, not the era zone.
no.
No, okay, but there's carpenters and smiths and
Commercial would, I
Stores.
think, be a better place.
He did say there was more residential buildings.
Yeah.
okay,
Than
I'm
shops.
lost then. Okay, fair enough.
Well, you're in the North Ward. Does that help with you not being lost?
No, I'm always gonna be lost. That's my key feature.
Well, and before you enter, wait, where the fuck is my stuff? I love finding stuff. I'm a good
Mm.
DM, don't worry.
Stuff. Oh no, you're a good DM. I haven't had any worse, but you're a good DM.
And you haven't had any better.
Well, you're the only DM I've.
I've had
Pretty
better
sure I've
DMs.
done
There's
worse.
also Phil.
I've had 2 DMs in my
There's
life,
also
and
Phil,
the other
but-
one was better. Clearly.
I count you
Yeah.
guys
Pretty
two as the
sure it's
same.
worse.
I count Phil as a DM as like an offshoot of you. So
Actually,
not the
no,
worst.
I feel I have had 3, and the 2 others both were better.
Fair. And Volo says, "Oh yes, I almost forgot. There's supposedly a poltergeist living, well, residing in the chat room. As far as I've been able to gather, it's a former bartender, a half-elf named Liv. Half the reason I bought this place, really. You see, I'm writing a book titled Volo's Guide to Spirits and Spectres. That's neither here nor there. From what I've read, Liv is quite possessive. No pun intended, but not malicious. Seems like he just misses his old job, is what I've been told. So yeah, just be warned if plate starts falling, glasses clamoring, and stuff. It's probably just a poltergeist.
Just a poltergeist.
Yeah.
Volo,
I-
my man, please tell us such critical information beforehand next time.
Well, you're right in front of the thing, and you didn't pay anything yet.
yeah.
And by yet, I mean there is probably also a bit of renovation we need to look at.
What kind of invasion?
Not invasion, renovation.
Oh, renovation. Okay.
Alexander Crusades.
I mean, technically you could count the poltergeist as an invasion.
Well, could you really if it's an old job?
We're invading their home, though. That's
Yeah.
the thing. If anything.
Yeah,
But
you're the
they
invasion.
own it, because it's dead.
You're the.
So,
I mean,
before that, I probably also didn't do it, seeing as it was working there.
That's true, I guess.
But details aside,
We should just convince it to work for us, guys, for free. Money like slavery.
yep.
well,
Wanna
he did.
love slavery.
Well, he did say it looks like it wants its old job back.
But how would a incorporeal creature be a bartender?
I said it was a poltergeist. Poltergeists usually have some sort of telekinesis or something to fuck stuff up. But if you become friends with it, think of the possibilities. The endless possibilities of having a ghost bartender. Floating marks. Instruments playing themselves.
So follow. Let me get this straight. You gave us the bar because you think it would make a great story if you befriended the poltergeist.
Well, no, I gave you the bar because I promised you a reward for finding Floon.
Yes, but at the same time, it coincides well with you writing a fantastic story about like a
I
poltergeist.
bought
bar.
this inn because I was interested in specters. And I do hope that if you find anything out about this so-called Liv, that you would report back to me and I could write notes. Of course, you will get a special mention in the next book.
How nice of you. Out of character, I really
Cares.
hope by the end of this fucking campaign we kill Bolu.
Same.
Look, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm
Right
feeling
now.
we have been set up by Father. It's like, oh yeah, thank you for saving my friend.
How
Also, here's
about
this house.
kill
Oh yeah,
him right
it's
now?
currently haunted, but you can try to befriend it. If you do, give me the story so I can write about it in my book. I think we have been
What's
set up
that
by
dragon?
Father.
Was it
There
the
were-
dragon ghost?
A half elf
obviously-
dragon?
It's
Half elf,
obviously
half
a
dragon?
troll. It's obviously a troll. Come on, guys.
Well,
Come on,
Father.
Bolo. You should know better.
Uh,
It's a
n-
troll.
No, I do not believe it to be haunted by a troll.
You should know better.
They should
No,
know
I've seen a
better.
troll. A couple times. I also killed one in the past.
Hmm.
Well, who wants to do the honor of opening the door?
Can I point at Neston?
Suppose if nobody else is volunteering. Well, I'll take the honor upon myself.
I don't see stonework. I am
Yeah.
terribly disappointed.
Before we enter, can I? Actually, can I?
Can you?
Oh, never mind. I forgot to prepare this spell. Then I can't.
Oh yeah, it looks sort of like this. If this worked.
I mean, there's some stonework in there. The structure on the right side at least has a stone foundation and shit.
Well, I would say the
I don't know
entire
if the
bottom
whole thing
floor is
does.
stone foundation.
Probably. Likely.
Yeah, then I ignore that entire talk about the poltergeist and just look at stones. I really can't be bothered to listen to Volo. That guy makes me fall asleep in game and IRL.
Yeah. And that's understandable. But
Well-
well then, guys, shall we enter?
As you go close to the door, you start hearing a couple of like clamors and stuff, footsteps inside.
I open
Before
the
you
door.
open the door.
Yeah.
You open the door, and please do give me a perception check.
Guidance!
Your
Guidance is the
guidance
reaction.
is perception.
Oh, that is guidance.
I'll need that guidance.
Yeah, you are quite confused to, of what have happened. Why does this shit not work?
I mean, guidance
perceive
should work on an
all
a
the
ability
stones.
check. You know? It
Yeah.
should work, but it's not a reaction.
Unfortunately not. Let's see.
I'm perceiving all the stones. Tell me all the shit. And why did I just get kicked out of Heist?
I don't know.
Funny.
I didn't kick you out of Heist. Did anyone else kick him out of Heist?
No.
I mean, you can't. Other people can't. It's
Yeah.
loading. And I'm back.
Like,
Oh, well,
Dwarf Explorer. Did you
uh,
guys kick him out of that?
Actually, the entrance is like over here.
Everywhere. Oh.
Oh, hello,
Makes
cat.
sense.
Wow.
I don't know if it makes sense. Okay, yeah, the light doesn't really work very well for this place. I will fix it up for next time. But
that-
Ooh, yes. Stones somewhere. Stones.
I'll just move this to back.
Okay. I
Anyway.
So you
does everything around here look equally unrenovated?
no, this is really unrenovated, like 40-ish years, and that's a lot in medieval time.
Wait.
Oh well, it's a lot now. Yeah.
Would I have visited this? Could I have had visited this in before it became, this rundown?
You would probably have. Back then, it was owned by a family of shield dwarfs.
That guy's old? How old is that guy? So old.
I'm
Imagine
96.
being old. Imagine being old.
Yeah, my
Imagine
character is
being old.
totally old. My character's so old.
Yeah, same. My character's so old. Like, damn, son.
Yeah,
Imagine.
yeah.
Imagine being that
I'm
old.
like 4% of my lifespan maybe.
but that was like maybe 100 years ago or something. That you last visited this place.
Close to 100, yeah, that does make sense.
You were once brought here as a child to do labor.
Hard labor. As a
And
worker.
then, as I forgot to actually add the correct map here, you can get the map they give if you just go place your character over here where I'm pinging.
What? Which ping? The yellow ping?
It doesn't
They all
matter.
are around the same
There,
place.
I saw another ping somewhere else.
And that was me while I was dragging my character. I
Yeah.
don't know how it managed to ping while I was dragging
Well,
it. Green.
fuck you.
Also, I must say, this is like a well-drawn map.
Sexy.
Yeah, this is how every single map that's originally with the module is.
It's fine.
It's just
Perfect.
blueprints.
Perfect.
It is
And
what it is.
but I do have access to cooler maps. But yes, you enter and you hear a bit of scuttling behind the bar.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
I had it like 16 perception check. What did that do? Let us do a perception.
Yeah,
check.
I didn't ask you to do a perception check, so that it didn't do anything.
yeah, there's Neston was the one at the door.
I thought everyone that's entering. My bad, I guess.
Can I go up to the counter? Is there actual seats on the counter, or is that just a blueprint?
There are some seats, but everything in here is like old
Random.
and
Okay, that's not seats.
shit.
Okay, I'll ask the barkeep for milk.
Meal.
Nothing happens as you ask out in the air.
It doesn't seem to be working, Volo. Are you
Um,
sure about this?
Probably just a bit shy.
Yeah, but so what did we hear behind the bar? I heard bear scuttling.
Yeah, a little bit of scuttling.
Right. Time to
Must
go.
have been the rats.
Time to go look, I guess. Boom.
You see underneath the bar. Wait, why are they so small?
Tiny
I
one.
mean, they are rats.
I don't see how they're rats. What have they done to rat you? You see underneath a lanky, quite quite young, human girl with a wooden sword. Beside is a boy with a cloak, a stick that with a little bit of glitter or something on it, and a stuffed owl bear. And besides them is a tiefling with an eye patch, a small bow and quiver of like sticks with like feathers on the end, and they're all hiding underneath there. What are you doing here? The girl asked. Actually,
That
no,
was
she-
a very girly voice. Thank you,
And
Anna.
they were all children, right?
yeah, like
Okay.
9-10 years old. Actually, she doesn't. She does some hand signs, and the boy asked. Ned asks, "What are you guys doing here?
We own this place.
You own this place. I thought it was run down and abandoned."
Yes, but it's still owned by someone.
Ah,
Are you guys?
I-
Are you homeless? Do you not have
Uh,
parents? Or are you just playing?
I don't see how those two exclude each other.
Why is the child logical?
It's not a shot, it's the poltergeist! Kill it!
Let's then
Why
ask the
is
question
it
like
just
this.
such-
What are you doing here?
Training,
For what exactly, if I might ask?
so we can become adventurous and get rich at some point.
I know some rich adventurers.
Obsidian jumps over the counter and is like, "Oh, so you're a mighty warrior."
No, Nat is a warrior. I am a wizard. Look, I have this wand and my familiar. He pulls out his owlbear-like stuffed toy.
Do you think they would sell us in real life? Because I would
Well,
love
let
having one.
me then.
Sorry?
Can I put out my hand and spawn a flame on it?
Sure, but Obsidia, what did you say?
I said, "Come at me then," as I pull my weapons.
What the fuck are you doing? What the?
He's killing the children.
they cover behind what seems to be the leader communicating in sign language.
I put my weapons away. Kids these days, no fun.
And by then,
Obsidia!
let's see.
I
as you
was
put-
gonna play with them.
As you pull out your weapon, the tiefling with an eye patch and a bow shoots an arrow in your direction, but it hits your armor and just bounces off. There was not enough strength behind that. Take that. I got the
now
first hit.
that's some fire.
No, that was wood.
Fire.
Why are the children logical?
No.
How about
Fire
we stop this
as
here
Firing
before
an
we
arrow.
destroy this bar even
Well-
further?
Yeah. Sorry, but we didn't know that this place was owned.
It doesn't matter. We're just started owning it since a little while back.
Would it be possible for us to come here and play later on?
I like them. I say that I can.
I can't wait to imagine Obsidian
Obsidian
and the
adopting children.
No, Obsidian and his children in the basement.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Sounds
Yes.
wrong.
Yes,
Sounds wrong.
yes,
Fuck
hello,
you,
Chris
Phil.
Hansen.
Yeah.
This guy right here.
It sounds wrong, yes.
Epstein? Obsidian or Epstein?
So,
I-
Chris Hansen, that guy right there.
Yo, kids, do you want to see my stones in the basement?
I could show you all my rocks.
Oh my.
Yes, hello, City Watch. This
I'm
guy right there.
perfect.
That's probably something my character would say, but honestly, not seeing what he's saying wrong.
Yeah, and I mean, the children would not see anything wrong in it.
No,
And
but any
neither would my
patrons we would
character.
be having will
And
probably
then
be
somebody
telling
would
City Watch.
hear that and run to the basement, fearing what would happen, and then there's just a guy showing
All
kids
the
drawings.
kids love sitting on my boulder.
Now this is granite.
This is granite. This is red granite. It's quite a bit weaker because of the structural crystalline structure inside it. It's not pure.
That's exactly. Yeah, but yeah, I like these kids. I say that they can come back.
Well,
Well, thank you, sir. Oh yeah, I forgot to introduce us. This is Nat, our leader, and the boy points at the girl with the sword. She's deaf, so she is using a secret code language that we use. And while he is talking, he is also signaling what he's saying. My name is Jenks. I'm the wizard of the group. You can
Jinx
see it.
from League of Legends. Holy shit.
What's League of Legends?
Don't ask. You don't want to know. No, not for children. No.
That's something that won't exist for another few thousand
No,
years,
no,
so
no.
don't worry.
I mean, we could combine this into the League of Legends universe.
No.
Because it would
no,
not-
No.
I mean, League lore is great. Sometimes.
I haven't read any of it, and I don't
Lore
want
is
to.
great. If you want to come up with a League universe campaign, I am all for it. But don't bring poor little children like this into that.
so guys, next week we continue the adventure of Bob.
I mean, I do have like a 200-page source book for League of Legends in D&D.
That's epic, honestly.
I am very down.
At some point, probably, when I am a bit better at improvising and making adventures myself.
That's fair.
And then the tiefling that shouted to your studio. And I am Squidly, the rogue here.
The rogue.
The rogue.
I love my characters laughing like.
You're the best rogue I've ever seen.
Yeah, did you see how sneaky I was when I attacked him? I should trademark that some way. That phrase.
You should call
Yeah.
it sneak attack.
Attack while sneaking. The stealth attack. Huh, I gotta think more about this.
Hidden
I-
stab.
But I was using an arrow.
You can stab
Well,
it.
Well, an arrow is just a long-range knife. It's a
For
knife
you-
we
for you-
throw at people with
For
it.
you, it's just a knife.
So it's throwing knife.
But I'm using a stick and a string to throw it.
Ah, sorry, throwing spear with a string. Ah, okay.
Stealth spear.
I can.
Well, if you need any help, you can meet us. We would like to help with this place if that means it gets better, because it is quite dusty and sometimes we get a bit sick playing here,
Mm.
and there's a bunch of rats.
I've been
How-
waiting
how
for someone to
often
preach about
Rats,
the religion.
food.
How often do you guys come here?
Yeah, a couple days per 10 day.
Have you seen any like stuff floating around, stuff shaking, like a ghost? No.
And Nat starts signaling. Jinx translates again. Nat says that she saw some weird stuff, and that we believe that this place is haunted by Troll Skull, which is why we're doing our adventuring here. To try to find the ghost and defeat it, because that would make us heroes of
Mm. I
That's my
remember
place.
finding a ghost in Curse of Strahd. That was so great. I want to see this Kill the Children succeed.
Hiding is not always the answer. Most of the time, but not always.
Well, it's great to hear that you guys have such noble ambitions. So allow me to introduce us, because seeing as nobody else took the liberty to do that. Name is Neston, and these are my fellow adventurer friends, I would say I could call them. We have over there Friedrich, the guy in the heavy armor. Person in front of you who threatened to hit you is our good friend Obsidiar. Then we have Irexis, who's part of the City Watch. And then our own wizard over here, Bree, whose name is too long for me to remember entirely. I'm gonna be honest about that.
I mean, it says it right there on the page.
I can't even see the entire thing.
Yeah, it's just Brie.
Well, I
Yeah,
introduced
please
nobody
introduce
else with
Yellow
their,
Ernesto.
I introduced nobody else with their entire name, so
I can introduce myself with my entire name.
Does
It's
this
fine.
lead down to the cellar?
yeah, I think those kids will also
Uh,
just call you Bree. Let's
yeah.
be honest.
No, it leads down to the basement.
Which is made out of stone, presumably.
Probably. Yes, it's
Yeah, my
underground.
character doesn't bother listening to that entire introduction shit and just goes down. Bye bye. Perfect.
Don't
My
mind
name
them.
is Bree Lucius Jalev Elenasto, and you better remember it, children.
We'll do our best.
It's good enough.
Well, I have a bunch of work to do. So my character would probably just look around a bit and then head back to her office to do shit. Because she hasn't been able to report to her superiors yet at all about all this fucking shit that's going on.
I mean, you could have spent the early day doing that if you wanted. This was at like 1-2 p.m.
I guess.
I mean, you can also do it now if you feel like your character would have done that.
My character wouldn't probably care too much about the inn, at least at this point.
Fair enough.
That's what you want to do? Now what's what you want to do?
She would most likely get back to work and look, search for stuff about, or is Is the Senator sent for like a recurring thing that happens all the time, or is this like a new development?
The Cenithar thing and stuff is stuff that has happened for
Okay.
a bit of time. Like this, a sort of gang war between the Sims and the Cenithars.
Then she would probably look into the fucking Never Ember Folly or whatever it was called.
Nevermore Enigma.
Never Ember Enigma.
Yeah, something like that.
As Never Ember was the previous open lord of this place, but after he embezzled like the half a million dragons, he fled the city. Surprisingly, because people don't like when officials steal from them that much. Not when they do it. Not when they do it illegally.
I wonder why.
Not when they do it legally either, though.
No.
No, but they are a bit more forgiving. With
I
stuff
mean,
like
isn't
stuff costing a lot.
embezzling illegal by definition?
Yeah. I believe so. But yeah, he hid a bunch of money and then he said, "Bye, I'm taking over Neverwinter."
So I know I just stole a bunch of money, but Gedaddle Skadoodle, goodbye.
Yeah.
Skedaddle skedoodle, this basement's gonna look like a poodle.
Yep.
That's probably the most terrifying thing you have said.
As Alexis heads out to go back to her office. Or,
What did he did?
or the local library, I don't know. Where do the City Watch get their information about Old Crest?
Probably in the archives.
Yeah.
I mean, the City Watch has a pretty big place in the fucking casual world.
Yeah. But they
There's
must have some
probably archives in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like barracks, archives, offices, all that shit.
Yeah.
Is this just a broken window or is this a door?
That's a window.
Oh, I see.
And I believe windows are not broken when you can see out of them.
No, I'm pretty sure a broken window can still be seen out of.
Yeah, I would.
Yes, but I don't feel like the fact that you can see out of it makes it a broken window. I feel
Usually,
like-
broken windows get boarded up as well.
It just felt like a too wide window. I'm just dumb. Don't worry about it.
No, that's just the stupid lighting of this place. But yeah, as you also look around and you do see that a lot of renovating will be needed for this place.
So how does the basement look?
Quite bare. There's like a bottle of, oh well, not a bottle, a bunch of broken caskets. I think Gregor's caskets, but broken.
Is there an Iron Maiden?
There's no Iron Maiden.
Unfortunately.
Is that Stone Maiden for cats?
No. No.
Is there any maiden at all?
No. There's like it's a two split room. Actually, what I can do is just remove all light requirements on this page because I don't feel like, for now, you're not gonna fight anyone in here.
For now, alright.
For now.
Can you see the entire place?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It just looks stupid for me. So like, and I can also, if this game would let me, take that. I'm just trying to mark stuff to
Move from
make it visible.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Money, can I make an arcana check to see what kind of spells would help restore this place?
Sure, you can make an Arcana check.
Well, I'll try tomorrow.
The wish spell is pretty good.
I mean,
I mean, that's the spell mending, but
I don't think that works on buildings.
I suppose
maybe-
the wish spell does its thing.
on small parts of the building it does.
Yeah, but wouldn't you need to have the stuff to replace on it?
No, not
No?
necessarily. Like if it's just a crack in the wall,
I guess.
Minion can fix it, I believe.
Is control water a spell?
Yeah.
That's shape water,
Oh, shape water, that's what it's called.
or create and destroy water.
No, it's a cantrip. There we go. Okay. Hmm. I feel like that's probably more useful.
Well, I will start by cleaning up this cellar. Get
We,
all
we, al-
the
we
useless
already
shit
have
out of
a
there.
master stone sculptor that can
The,
fix
the
any
mending
crack.
spell defines an object. Would a house be an object?
It also defines the size of the object.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So, unfortunately. But looking all around, Volo, Renia, and you guys come to like the fact that for the soul cave, the roof and walls, repairing that will be about 250 gold. For the cellars and plumbers, 100. Glass blowers, glaciers, and spectacle makers for like the cholera, like glasses and stuff, probably 250. For new sign, that would be about 50. Then there's also a bunch of laundry that Volo talks about, or well, not laundry, but services that you will need to pay for living here. There's the Launderer's Guild that brings new sheets and stuff to this place. That's probably about 100 gold deposit. The Dung Sweeper's Guild, they clean the street outside. 25 gold deposit. Loyal Order of the Street Laborers, they clean up stuff that isn't dung. 50 gold deposit. Stable Masters and Farriers Guild, in case you need horses or stuff, is a 10 gold deposit. And then there's also suppliers, which will be sometimes, yeah, probably a reoccurring. There's the Fellowship of the Innkeepers, which is like all of these are guilds. The suppliers are the Fellowship of the Innkeepers for you need like some sort of a license for running an inn. There's the Windland Distillers and Brewers Guilds, where you need some money for like every single delivery you need to be made. There's the Guild of
Guild of Bitches.
Guild of bitch.
Yeah.
Yes, the fishing guild, the Guild of Butchers,
Butchers.
For meat and stuff. Meat is quite important when you sell food.
Yeah.
You can also try to do it vegan, but I don't think that would
No.
amount to much. And then there's the bakers for bread, pastries, cakes.
So I've been listening
Yes.
with you, and
Try to eat raw.
that sounds like
Anyway,
Around 1.25k.
yeah, I wanted to say that I've counted 835 without food expenses.
Yeah, same here. About like eight
So
and
I'm
a
doing the
half.
basement so we can save 100. Well, or cellar, whatever we want.
Guys, I have a great idea. We open a stone quarry instead with Mr. Obsidian at the head.
Hey, I'm all for it.
I'm not sure city regulations allow us to turn this into a quarry.
But there's a dungeon in the middle of the city. Who let the mad mage?
I don't think the Mad Mage should ask anyone.
And I think
I
it
don't
was
think-
there before the city existed.
Also, I don't think the
That's probably
Mad
true.
Mage gives
Bree
a
doesn't know.
crap about this homeowner association.
No, I think that. I mean, he went into the dungeon and made it because he wanted to get away from the gods. That is some determination.
Yeah,
Imagine being from a homeowner association and going into the fucking bad bitch dungeon to try to find him, to ask him to comply to city regulations.
Yeah, I don't think that's possible, unfortunately.
yeah. I think they sent like one person, two people. I think by the third person they realized it's not happening and just left them be.
That they're sending him fines to him instead.
I don't think those are getting paid.
And yeah.
And I mean, if he's not paying, what the fuck are you going to do about it?
Yep. That is very true. Okay.
But yeah,
Wait, how do
What-
we go up, Mono?
how do you go up?
Yeah.
Using the stairs?
And are those on the outside of the building?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or... Okay. Then
So
that's
that-
all.
There's the tavern part of it, which is down here. and then to the top you come to the common room. I can't really see the deck. There's a hall, spare
The
room.
den. The den.
I can't see the last parts of the word because there's a marker above it on my side. The den.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Yeah. There's also a bunch of rooms if you want to split who gets what room.
There's not that many bedrooms though.
I feel
There's
like
a
we won't
bedroom,
be
there's
an
a
inn.
spare room, there's a bedroom, there's a master bedroom,
I,
there's a
s-
study.
I sleep in the wine cellar. Got you guys.
Yep. That certainly cuts down on expenses, though.
I mean, there's also like no furniture in here, so you can't really sleep here just yet.
That's true.
I mean, you can sleep on
Wait,
the
why
floor.
would I need furniture?
Because otherwise you will make constitution saves against exhaustion.
Is
Yeah.
there insulation?
But
I don't know, I
No.
feel like
Did
stone
insulation
a lot.
exist at this time and period?
Yeah,
This Mitch was setting.
But I like stone. I want to sleep on stone.
How do you
Stone's
think
fine.
people live in fucking Alaska?
Stone very.
I don't think they do.
They do
Uh,
though.
No, Alaska is fake.
Oh,
Just
No,
like
I'm-
Finland.
No, but like before isolation was invented, did they really?
Isolation.
Did
Eskimos have been around for
That's
a long
true.
time.
but they used a lot of furs, didn't they?
They use ice for the fucking insulation and snow.
That's true.
I love fucking igloos.
Yeah.
Yep, Metastrat.
You want to fucking iglo? That's kind of weird.
We use ice to stop ice.
Ice, baby.
But I think just normal European medieval buildings also probably had some sort of insulation because you wouldn't survive otherwise. That
I mean, yes, but not good insulation.
yeah, of course, it's probably like
And-
Actually, the insulation was not that bad.
I'm not
Some-
sure I wasn't fucking there.
I mean, depends on the climate, I guess, if it's bad or good.
I have
Yeah.
been in some very, very old houses, and
I mean, they're
insulation is not
they're
that
probably
bad.
renovated.
No,
No.
I've been in authentic, very old houses, and the insulation is not good, but not better than you would probably expect.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, it also depends on if you're going by the Mediterranean, Northern Europe's, or whatever. Like, it's very different in Italy, what you see there by the mansions there and the mansions up in Denmark.
yeah.
Mhm.
Fair enough.
I mean, I've lived in old houses like 8 years only though. But yeah, those aren't
I mean,
that bad. Even with
have you ever been to a castle?
yeah, I
Yes.
have. It's not great, but
They're
that's
quite cool.
mostly because stone. Isn't it mostly because stone?
Probably.
Well, that doesn't really matter. Right now.
I mean, there's just so much to heat up. It doesn't really work out. I guess it's
I mean, yeah.
Well, that plus like open windows, doors that don't like fully close, still let air through.
yeah,
You know.
yeah. Okay, guys. What do we? I wanna go upstairs and check out the rooms.
I mean, I assume that you spent time looking through everything.
Yeah, I wanna look.
So
I
you-
wanna look in the library, specifically.
I mean, there's not really any furniture, not really any books. It has once been a library.
Oh,
You see the remains of stuff like that.
good damn.
You see imprints of bookshelves on the floor.
I mean, there's probably a bunch of bunch of broken bookshelves around.
Yo, broken bookshelves. Let's go.
Oh, yes.
Fucking scrap wood.
And stuff. But most things in here, actually, all things in here are basically unusable.
Nope, I'm cleaning the cellar. I don't know what.
So
you
how
guys
are we
doing.
making money to repair this place? Also, Volo, can you give us a write down on how much it's gonna cost approximately, and what we need to order?
Yes, of course. Let me. What the? Why did Tensha just suddenly say, "Oh yeah, that apostrophe right there. That's the Japanese heh."
What?
Huh?
Yeah, exactly. A stupid browser extension I had said, "Fuck you." and opened up the Japanese translation of an apostrophe.
Oh,
Nice.
that's great.
Sounds good.
Guys, we're gonna be broke.
Not to
I mean,
alarm
I'm
you,
not
but
gonna pay jack shit besides my cellar. I
Wine.
don't know.
Bree.
about you guys.
Bree,
The wine.
I don't want to alarm you, but most of us are already like semi-broke, so it's not like we can go
Yeah,
much more than negative.
I don't have
I'm saying this while Renia and Volo are in the area.
Yeah.
Because Renia will say, I know someone who might be able to help with that. If you are down to take a loan, that is.
Alone, you
You
say?
guys can
A
definitely
loan,
take
a
loan.
small loan of 1,000,000 gold coins.
That would depend on who's giving us this money, who's giving us this loan, because
Well, it's not really giving you money, of course.
it's loaning money.
Yeah, the guy I know is actually known as the moneylender. He's called Mert, the moneylender.
It's not
And-
doing great for us.
Bree, you would know this guy. You've visited him a bunch of times. He lives in a mansion in the castle ward. You visit him with your father a bunch of times. He's a bit rambunctious sometimes, going around drinking a bit too much, a bit fat, a bit pompous, a bit old, but he also seems to have some sort of skill, like he's putting up a facade. Oh, well, not really a facade, but he can do more than you would believe from an old rich man.
He's actually a level 20 wizard. Huh!
Also,
I don't-
just a quick question. I'm looking over like the cost, and it says Gold of Butchers threatens them without bribe. Were you
Yeah.
supposed to see that?
No, but I didn't want to cut stuff out from this because I'm lazy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. It's not like I feel like there's maybe one or two people that would threaten the other party.
Well, let's just let them threaten our Rexes 1 or 2 times, and probably learned off soon enough.
No, no, I think you're the one that threatens them, are you not?
No.
Huh, okay.
Why
Well,
would I
such
start
a nice
threatening
guy.
one of our fucking suppliers? It's like asking for trouble.
yeah, yeah. I mean, why would it stop you from threatening them?
Because if you're smart, you would know it will hurt you down the line.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not. You know, never. know.
I'm. What do you mean, maybe not?
At best, they will just start sending you worse stuff. At worst,
You know,
they will stop supplying you entirely. So have fun.
I mean,
No.
if they send you stuff with sickness in it, I feel like that's worse than stopping supplying, because that means that you will give every single customer who visits your store sickness.
we can use add some of the high quality stone into it, and it will solve all.
True.
It's like meditating to magical crystals.
So if you
Oh,
add
yes,
high
sure.
quality stone to bad meat, it like evens out. So it's like
Yeah,
a net net.
Yeah, negative multiplied by negative is positive.
Yeah.
That sounds just as smart as placing like
Salt is stone.
healing
Just
energy
saying,
crystals
you
on
know.
your steering
Yeah.
wheel to get rid of the bad aura during driving.
True. And then also making it a frag grenade.
I was more thinking about Claymore, but yeah.
I mean, I was just kidding, but either way, yeah. So do I think taking a loan from him is a good idea though?
I mean, he seems like a nice guy. He has
Okay,
more stuff
okay.
going on than he lets on, but you visit him a bunch of times with your dad.
No, that's
So
probably fine.
so the question is, do you trust your dad?
I trust my dad. Yeah,
No.
we can go with that.
We can always stick.
But
I'll look.
before
He
we
doesn't
go
have
there,
daddy
I wanna visit the store next over and see if they have a message scroll.
There's also another option you have, because Volo knows a guy. Oh well, Volo knows a girl.
No.
No,
No.
why do you not like Volo?
I
No.
trust
What
my
ha-
dad. I trust my dad.
What has Volo
I
done to
don't-
you after the war?
I don't trust
Nope.
Volo.
Look, I'm not saying I don't trust Vola,
Nope.
but I trust Breeze that more. I don't know the guy,
He
but I
didn't
trust
have
him
the money.
more.
But
He didn't have the
do we
No,
know who
that-
that is?
But Cats,
So you
like,
trust some random
it
guy more
acts-
than Will?
it
Don't
actually
you?
makes more sense that you trust Volo, Cats, because he gave you. It didn't give you money, but he gave you stone.
No.
Technically, you should trust him more.
Nope.
Okay. Well, yeah,
Why?
Slight bias.
But please do tell me, every one of you, why do you not like Volo? Or well, the people that don't.
I don't dislike Volo.
He didn't have the money.
Yeah, I have bad memories from that.
He's sketchy.
So you're metagaming is what you're saying, Phil.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Uh,
I mean,
I
my
don't like him
character
because-
trust her dad and the government, though. That's like half of her story.
He makes mediocre books, acts like he has money, but actually doesn't. And, like, I want my money. I just wanted my fucking money. It wasn't that.
Well, my character
Think of
didn't
how much
necessarily-
money you
it's
can
just-
earn with this inn
Yeah, I don't.
after you've paid it
I
off
don't
and
want-
you.
Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, you know how inns work.
Yeah.
He knows the
They
in
don't.
and
I
outs of
mean,
it.
we can listen to Volo's
Haha.
idea though if you wanna run it. I'm up for that.
He says that there's this shield dwarf called Istrid Horn, who does sort of maybe work a bit with the Black Network. You have definitely heard this name before, Neston. It's the master of trade and coin for a part of the Center Rim. But
Yeah.
that part of the Center Rim, is sort of steering towards more legal businesses.
So Yakuza.
They don't seem to be involved that much with the Sanithas Guild, at least.
So they
And-
don't
and their
commit
fights.
murder, at least often.
Yeah, basically.
Well, if you don't pay your loan, you're gonna still get like fucked up.
Yeah. You will.
This is what I need. Oh, it's not available.
So the question is, unless you guys have any other people you would like to try to make a loan off.
Or just don't take a loan, just earn it with merit.
Oh yeah, you can also do that. That is totally fine. Good luck though.
Random question. How long would it about take before we got the necessary gold? Plus, I am starting to feel it's some sort of fucking plot hook that we loan money of one of the two.
What's
No. These are both from a supplement that I'm using.
Oh,
This is
fair.
not a part of the normal.
No.
Oh well, the inn is a part of the normal, but the option to take a loan is not.
Mhm.
So the original says, yeah, just pay up, bitch.
Just pay
It's
up,
like,
bitch.
just don't be poor.
Yeah.
I mean, technically you have to make the money anyway if you're gonna pay the loan back, but
Yeah.
doesn't
But then we have an
interest.
inn which can like generate a passive income.
I want to try to convince the rest of the people.
So,
to,
if you want to ask Cass, he will tell you, no, they do not make income.
I mean, I will try to buff it a little bit here. Don't
I mean,
worry.
it would probably make more in a big city
yeah.
instead of a rundown shithole.
If we can
anyway.
get it this looking nice and up and running, we're in the northward. We can earn some good money from this.
Yeah. I mean, I'm up for taking a loan, but does any of you religious fellas know anyone with a sending spell, perhaps?
Impossibly. I mean, I don't know. Someone in the Order of the Gauntlet could know a sending spell.
Probably.
I mean, only issue with the sending spell is I need to know them, I think. Or they need to make us roll off it for me, so.
Wasn't there this magic shop we saw earlier?
There was.
Yeah.
Didn't you
Do you
try
remember
that?
the name of the magic shop?
No. Can I go there and look at the sign instead of try to remember?
Well, yes. It was called the Bookworm's Treasure, and the front of it was adorned with a charming sign of a gold dragon curled around a treasure hoard, but of books and scrolls.
That's pretty cute. He probably makes bank,
True. True.
or she.
Mhm.
I'm not judging.
I think ascending school is way beyond our budget, anyways. I'm
I
gonna
mean, do you
But
enter?
There might be other like magical items that do the same thing, or
D-
similar thing.
Don't
Yeah,
we
those
technically
will be
already?
cheaper than a scroll. Yep, totally.
Don't we
I mean, I
already
don't-
technically
I don't
have a
think
magical
the-
item that does the same thing we're looking for? That like,
Yeah, paper
bird?
bird.
Yeah.
I don't think those are
Paper
super expensive.
aren't they
Probably.
100 gold?
But we have a paper bird. We found one in the.
Ah, true. But is it unused?
As
Yes.
far as
Yeah, but my character's skedaddled already.
True.
That's true. So we don't have a paper bird. Or we have to go try find Erex's office.
But do you enter the shop?
Yeah, sure. We can enter the shop.
You enter the shop, and inside it's decorated with beautiful hardwood and has the very nice scent of like old books that permeate the. The library fills like 2 floors of this building, and still somehow seems to contain more shelves than the building should be able to hold. And as you come in, you hear an old voice. Just a moment, I will be right down. And you hear a bunch of steps, a door open, and on the balcony of the 2nd floor, you see a like short dragonborn of gold ancestry. Hello there, my name is Rishal.
Reshal.
Rashal.
It's write it down. Write it down.
Is it
I can't spell
spelled
it.
like
The
Richard?
page
I
turn.
already spelled it wrong. on
I
purpose.
spelled it with an E instead of an I. I almost got it though.
He has a cat.
Yo.
That's
Is the
nice.
cat
Unfortunately,
actually the
I'm not there.
Rashal?
No,
Is-
he is
is the cat-
Rishal.
Is the cat actually the owner of the shop?
No.
Is the cat a polymorph dragon?
Well, he asked, what? What brings you here today? You seem to be new.
Just looking around a little bit.
Oh, I see. I see.
We recently got ownership over the tavern just around the corner. The really rundown one.
Ah, the Troll Skull Manor.
Yep.
I've heard good stuff about that.
After looking at it,
Oh, well.
I can't agree. I mean, it's beautiful and all that.
I mean, back in the glory days of it.
Oh, yeah, well, then it was probably quite nice. Currently, it could use some minor improvements here and there.
I see. Well, anything I can help with?
No,
I have scrolls, and you seem to be of arcane study. So, if you need, you may copy my my spells if you need to, but with a small cost, of course.
Pay up, bitch.
That seems fair. That seems fair.
A small cost of 500 dragons.
Small loan
well,
of $1
well-
million.
Well, for higher level spells, higher circle spells, it will be a bit more than 500 dragons. But I do also have some that you can copy for just 25 gold pieces, or well, dragons, I would say. Okay.
That does sound nice. Can I copy them and then derivate them on my own later, or?
Copying is you pay per level of the spell and some hours,
Yeah.
and then if you copy from here, it will be a small cost on top of that.
Yeah. But like usually when you do, you copy. You try to like rewrite it in your own whilst also experimenting.
Yeah.
And that's where the cost comes, because it's experimentation money.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's fine. And I'll be back later too for some scrolls, definitely.
It's just that guy probably has a lot of spells. So if you don't find a scroll yourself and you want a spell, he's your guy, or something.
I mean, I'll probably.
I can also write spell scrolls if you need.
Oh, that's a nice.
That would cost a bit more because I would be spending a bit more time and resources on it. But it should be doable.
Can you showcase me some of your lower level spell scrolls that I can copy? Perhaps.
Well, I have a bunch of spell books, and he goes around and finds out 5. What sort of spells are you looking for?
Communication ones.
Communication. I have the Sable Codex, and he puts up a book in dark gloss leather embossed with intricate swirling patterns. The pages seem to be made of thick parchment with delicate inkwork around the edges. A silver clasp in the shape of a raven holds it shut. Yes, this one, I remember. It belonged to an old reclusive wizard named Crove, known for his masteries of espionage and illusion. It has the following spells: comprehend languages, an unseen servant at the lowest level, invisibility and suggestion, clairvoyance, greater invisibility, and arcane eye. And I do also believe I have a bunch of other spells for communication, but I cannot find them right now. Well, it would take me a bit to look through. It's not often people come here to buy scrolls.
Yeah. I look. I'm inside of my own mind, just thinking, and then I mutter. It would seem the scrolls I'm looking for are a bit out of my current level. I'm used to just having some around you could borrow.
What spell are you looking for? It helps a bit if you say the spell name.
Do I think I would know the sending spell, right?
Well, you would not know it, but you will know of it. Yes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Obviously.
Your dad used it quite a bit.
I can't use it. Well, I can't have it in my spellbook. The sending spell.
The sending spells. Yes, I do know that. I can write a scroll, but it would be quite costly.
Yeah, it's a bit outside of my budget, but I'll be back another day. While I'm here, actually, can you evaluate what you would be willing to give for this spellbook I have? And then I put down my backpack and I open it and it's a mess inside, clearly. And then I pull out a book that's a bit wrinkled, but clearly still intact. And it's Groomhar's spellbook. You want me to post the spell spawner for you, or?
No, it's 4 first level and 2 second level, right? Oh, well, no. I think that was another book I looked at.
I think there's just first level spells.
Yeah. I
1,
forgot.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 first level spells.
6 first level. Oh yeah, he's a first level wizard. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately I do have quite a few of those spells, but it would be able to fetch you around 50 gold pieces if you sold it here.
Alright. I'll think about it. I might be back later to tell it then.
And if you do, please do tell me the story of how you procured it and what you know of the story of the wizard. I like to collect stuff like that.
Oh, it's an interesting story. It might be worth the 50 gold pieces alone.
I'll be the one to judge that, unfortunately.
Yeah, but it's a story for another day. I have to get back to my friends.
That is totally fine.
See you around. And then I wave as I walk out.
Goodbye, he waves.
And then I walk back to the party and I say, I found some spells, but I'm too poor.
And he does say what it costs for every level of the spell, and what spells he has readily available. He can also get other spells, but that would take some time and probably also cost more money because he would have to
sure.
get that. These are the spells he has, and the prices, in addition to what it takes for you to copy it into your spellbook. And then,
in addition? Oh, yeah,
yes.
yeah. Okay.
So a first level would cost 75 gold in 1 hour.
Yeah. It makes sense.
A second level would cost 175.
Yeah.
And also, he can do these as scrolls for double this price.
That seems fair. Modified memory, that seems legal.
I mean, Arcane Eye.
Oh, he also has suggestion. Yeah, that's true, actually.
Fireball.
He also has suggestion.
He has Fireball. I don't
mean,
feel like that should be illegal to give grenades to people. Well, but this might be America, so what do I know?
I mean, Arcane Eye could be used as spying thing. I don't think that would be very legal either.
Yeah,
I mean, greater invisibility.
I feel like
There's also Fabricate. There's Fabricate. You can just make. But yeah, he seems to be a collector of stories and books.
Ooh, Irex is glad she's not there. She would file so many fines.
I mean, I assume the government buildings are protected by spying magic or whatever you would call it.
That's true. Probably, yeah.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it of course is.
It might have a glyph of warning. Totally.
Well, there's probably some way Mona can think of why
I mean, the
we wouldn't be able to
open
send
lord
her
is
in.
like a level 18 or 20 wizard, so you know, or whatever she is.
There is a
True
bunch of
Cast True Sight gold.
archmages in the city.
It's cost True Sight.
Yeah.
Have it on full time. Full. Is it like 10? Is it 10 minutes? No, it's like 3 hours.
It's 1 hour, I believe.
Mm.
6th level spell, 1 hour. True said.
Sad.
Well, what about you others? Are you going anywhere, or are you just trying to clean up and stuff?
I am cleaning the basement.
You are cleaning the basement. That is true.
Yes.
Cat is just removing the like broken barrel holders. It's just removing them and just carrying them upstairs and leaving them there. Oh man.
But yes, now begins probably the very funny part where we start doing time skips and stuff.
You
well,
were going to
actually,
say money
yeah,
laundering.
So, how would you like to procure the money?
I would like to borrow it from the person I actually know of.
Murder
And
the
then
moneylender.
And that isn't part of criminal underground.
I mean,
that I know of.
you
that I
wouldn't-
know of.
Yeah, you wouldn't know the other guy's criminal.
Oh,
No.
wouldn't I? Oh, okay, then it's.
Nestor knows it, but you also know that she keeps her word as long as you pay the interest.
Pay up, bitch.
Yeah.
I mean, when you take a loan and you don't pay it, bad stuff happens to you.
Yeah, mafia style.
Your toes might just magically vanish.
Well, I think it's going to be a bit more than just those.
As my dad used to say, a new city can solve anything. That's probably not what my Bree's dad meant, though.
But yeah,
Maybe.
so you want to go to Murder the moneylender?
Mhm.
I take it. And is everyone fine with that, or would anyone like to object?
I would
I'm fine with
want to
that.
visit both of them, seeing which would give us the better offer.
Alright.
I mean, one of the offers is going to be better, like less deadly for us than the other.
Or less interest.
Yeah, that and probably like longer payback times. Like, less likely that the first time we are able to pay the entire amount, we get like a chopped off horse head in one of our bets. Things like that.
Do you have to know math to be a wizard?
Probably.
I guess.
You have to be intelligent to be a wizard.
You have to be
Isn't it
intelligent to
challenge
do
just
math.
Remember stuff. Because
Math is also just remembering stuff.
I mean, mean, I guess so. If you remember every math rule, yeah, I guess.
Then wouldn't it be more wisdom than
But sometimes
actual
it's
intelligence?
applying
No.
the rules in a certain way together.
No, because wisdom is like life experience. Intelligence is learned knowledge, like studied.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, right. We can have the both. I'm up for that. I apparently don't know that one is a criminal syndicate leader. Remember. So.
Well,
we can
it's
have
not a
that.
criminal syndicate leader. It's more like head of finance department, who happens to be working with
Yeah.
Sarkim King.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Bree doesn't know. Bree doesn't
No,
know.
Bree doesn't need to know that. For now.
Yep.
You know, and if it turns out we loan money from like a gang, and Bree eventually find out, ask why Neston didn't say it. It never came up, so why would I?
I mean,
You didn't ask.
Yeah.
In that case, we can go to the other guy first, so we can, so we don't have to return to the money in there afterwards.
So, what will it be? Where will you go? How will you get money? Find out more on next
Next
week's
episode.
episode
Of Dragon
Next
Ball
time
Z.
with Dragon Ball Z.
of, I don't know, what is your group called?
There's no group yet, technically.
The Troll Skulls.
I don't think the adventuring group is yet established.
No, that's not. It's just a bunch of guys getting paid for the same job and now being part owners of this inn.
We're about to.
Isn't that
be in
basically
depth
what an
too.
adventures
Even
group
better.
is? A group of
No.
like guys who happen to
I'm
get
just a
paid for
guy
the
in
same
the
job they're
cellar.
doing.
Can
I
we
don't
put
know
down
what you
the
guys-
inn as a collateral, please?
I mean,
I mean, I suppose we can.
why not?
We just
But-
take money and never
I mean-
come back
I
again.
mean,
Let the indie someone else's
I'd
problem.
rather lose it than get stabbed. That's just what I'm saying.
But you know what the best part is? If you pull the legal document back up, you can see that unless there's like a magistrate there with legal authority recognized by the Open Lord of Waterdeep, the transfer doesn't fucking count.
Yeah, that's why you needed the tiefling too.
Yeah. So technically speaking, we can use it as collateral, and as long as there's not a magistrate there, the moment they want it, because we haven't been paying up, there's nothing they can do.
But that they just kill you. I don't see the logic.
It's better than having this house. We can join the Porter guys.
I will say that this is quite this manor inn is semi-important to the next part of the story. Surprisingly.
So don't burn it down and don't lose it because we forget to pay the debt. Okay.
Well, I assume
But-
that
but-
if we actually loan money and we start making money off the adventuring money is going to be like, hey, each one pays up this much, you know, pay back the loans. Not that we have to take care of it ourselves.
I think
Gonna
that
assume
gets
so.
calculated before we get paid. But yeah.
Most likely, yeah. Of like this, you're gonna get this much, but so much. Each person set so much aside for. You know,
But
paying back.
either way, I would like to ask. I almost wanna assume Irexis has the deed.
What did?
Oh,
The deed that I showed to you guys.
Yeah.
Huh?
I almost wanna assume Irexis, the organized person of us, has the deed.
I don't know what
Imagine
deed
my character has it.
you're talking about.
You would trade it for rocks.
I have it. What you gonna do about it?
You meant for the fucking inn? Or
Yeah.
what?
4 hours, yeah, the deed.
I mean, I don't know. We
And, but,
didn't-
and if your character has the deed, then we probably have to go get your character if we wanna use it as collateral. Before we start signing any bad loans.
If even one of the money lenders wants to
I don't
accept
think,
this collateral,
think she would have taken it unless you guys pushed it on her. Because
Mm,
I don't know.
okay. Then who the fuck has it?
yeah.
You can decide that you took it. Since we didn't decide on who took it.
I just
No,
I just-
it's
I
left
just-
at the office. You left it at the office.
Ah, right. True.
Yeah, that does make
I
sense.
thought, what? But I have it.
No.
Okay, guys. Obsidian now has the deed. We're in deep shit.
No, the deed will be in deep shit the next time he takes one. I mean, toilet paper.
So, Mona, you know how we said this, like, place is, like, important for, like, the next plot hook? Yeah, better find some way to rectify it when we lose it, if actually
Yeah.
Obsidian has
No,
lead.
don't worry. My mind is already running.
One wants Obsidian trades it for stones.
Hey, look, Obsidian, this pebble I found outside. Here's the deed.
This is a fine pebble, though.
It is.
Well, but before we make any loans or try to use the Escalada, we should go find our exes either way. So she can come along.
But it is also quite late into the day.
We
So,
could, do I know any inns that Mr. Monolander usually is drinking at? Or is it every inn in the town?
he can be wherever, but sometimes, if you make an appointment with him, what Renier says that he can do, you can just meet him at his mansion.
Yeah, let's try to make a appointment then for someday. Down the week.
We might as well.
Anyone? So when do we meet the other person? Bolo.
Well, she usually hangs around the dock ward, where you are already quite familiar, in a warehouse down there. Not the one in Kendallin, don't worry. Do not worry about that.
Ah, how good then. Then I won't be in danger. Again.
Would she happen to be there at the moment?
I do not know. I can probably go around and ask my connections to help me find out where she is. Make a time and place booking.
Yeah,
of the time.
please do.
That would be the best.
How soon would you like to see them? They both asked.
Within 1 or 2 days, perhaps. As early as possible, so we can restore it, obviously. But that it doesn't have to be thrown into their schedule if they don't feel comfortable with it.
Also, let's be honest,
We have
even if
time.
we get the money tomorrow, it's still going to be a while before it's fully operational then.
That is true. But the earlier the better, right?
Yeah.
The sooner the better.
The earlier the better.
Would indeed be the case, yeah. Well then, seeing as it's starting to get quite late, I think we should start making our way back towards the Yanin portal, because this is currently
let's
not
head back.
a habitable place yet.
Well, Volo pulls the key out of his pocket, and who wants to be the key bearer to this place? And it's like a keychain with a bunch of different keys.
I trust none of them are locks.
Me.
So that Obsidian doesn't get it. I don't trust him with the keys.
Yeah, I mean,
What do you
just grab the
mean?
key.
I'm
Just grab the
trustworthy.
Well,
key. You can grab the
Frederick, I
cable.
would propose either yourself or I should, or at least until we can discuss this with Irexis.
I
hold
will
on to them
just
for a while.
break in through a window then in case nobody's here. Fuck you.
Just give him the stellar key and it's all fine.
But you have to get to the cellar for the house.
I mean, there are 2 doors. Actually, there's a bunch of doors leading into the main room.
I was going to say, isn't there
You can
also,
have one
is
of
this
those
also
keys.
not a door?
It is. You can
Yeah.
have the back door.
Yeah, or the one here in the kitchen.
Funny.
He can
I
have
mean-
the back door.
Yeah, I mean, bend over, get ready.
But
Well-
I say we leave it in the trusty hands of Frederick.
Then I'll see what I can do in regards to the meeting with Mert. And I assume Volo will do the same with this Istrid. Miss Horn.
I mean,
No, so
that
I'll
sounds great,
yell
Volo,
down
but
the
you
cellar.
make it sound like we're gonna split paths. We're gonna head back with you to the portal, I assume.
Well, I assume Volo is going to run around to a few like inns and taverns to meet with like associates.
No, I mean he could, but Breers assumed he's going back to sleep too.
Well,
Polo never sleeps.
Volo's always awake and writing. It's fucking fiction.
You know what? That makes a lot more sense now that he never sleeps.
I wonder how much Adderall Frodo is to write to.
Yes.
Write what he writes.
The answer is yes.
But it was also like, oh guys, one quick moment. I need to go behind this wall.
So there was a dragon, guys.
What color was the dragon?
Well,
No.
let's be
Was it
honest.
a bronze dragon?
Let's be honest. Volo is probably on like a fuck ton of coke.
I mean, that's why I said Adderall. Isn't that the right thing version of Coke? Am I dumb?
Adderall is. Well, I don't think it's necessary coke. I should know. I've taken it a while.
No, but like
Okay,
it's the thing where students take to write better or more, faster, whatever.
Adderall is an ADHD medication.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, I know it's
mean,
something, but
this is Magic Land. I don't feel like they have the same stuff as we do. I feel like they have magic mushrooms that do a lot of fun stuff.
Cass
yeah.
would know.
Cass would
Yeah.
definitely know.
But is he on
Cass
the
actually knows.
magical version of Adderall?
Probably.
That's
Sometimes. Not always. Most times.
weird. Most times, yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. But
Well,
what does he say as I invite him to head back with us?
Volo or Rhaenyra? Volo or
Are you
Rhaenyra?
still there?
So, I mean, I invited both. That's fun. I don't know where Rhaenyra stays.
He says, I was gonna go to Nurse Mansion and leave a letter or something, and then head back home. It's both in the castle ward. And Volo says,
Oh, that's
I
good.
will see if I can send a message to Istrid.
No. Well, we'll
I'll
probably
yell
see
down
that
to the
then.
cellar and asking if Obsidian is going to join us or stay here for tonight.
I think Mother won't allow me to stay there for the night, so I will
No,
Do you have a bedroll? Then you could.
maybe. I don't know. Do I?
You could convince me to. You could.
Is it in
convince
your inventory?
Me to borrow it. borrow mine.
That's a great question you're asking there. But inventory.
It's probably under backpack if you have a
Yeah.
backpack.
Yeah, if you had your backpack with you the whole time as well.
Obviously, I never leave my stuff. But no, it doesn't look like it. I do. No, I do have a bedroll. I do.
But if you want to stay here, you could.
I am sleeping in the cellar.
Okay, and our
eat
character,
merchants.
what ideas do you have for the cellar? What do you want it to be?
First, I need to
storage.
clean it up.
I will-
Then everything
will-
needs to be polished, and then, if possible, I would like to expand it a bit,
I see.
if possible.
I see.
But at first, everything needs to leave, and then everything needs to be very cleanly polished.
And there's gonna
Shine
be a
bright like a
wine
diamond.
cellar, there's gonna be an ale cellar, and there's gonna be a stone cellar on the right.
Ah, yes, in the stone cellar. My favorite.
Yeah, it has stone pedestals with different kind of stones on them.
Yeah.
Rock and stone to the bone.
Oh, I
Rock and
can't
stone,
wait until
brother.
he expands the cellar into the sewers by mistake.
By mistake.
Don't give him any ideas.
Mistake.
Obsidian doesn't make mistakes.
He's gonna open his own underground syndicate of stealing
It's
stones.
not.
Infrastructure just collapses over the years. The sewer stops working. It all collapses down.
I mean, I feel like that Obsidian would know about infrastructure and stuff according to how much he goes up in architecture.
Mhm.
So he would know where not to dig. Or, well, if he wanted to bring down a house, where to dig.
I mean, I have built my own house in my home town, so yes.
But like the
House
thing
or
was-
hobbit cave? Underground.
What's
Wow,
a
that's
hobbit?
racist.
Halfling cave, because we cannot copyright Tolkien.
sorry. Halfling cave. My apologies.
What's a halfling?
I mean, doesn't
Never
Tolkien's
seen it.
world also have halflings as different things to hobbits?
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yeah, but I don't think Wizard of the Coast is wanting to fight that battle with the.
I mean, it would be kind of funny to see.
It would be
And then-
funny.
I wanna see who
John.
wins. I wanna see who wins. Easy.
I win.
But like the question I was having was like, does he? What if that very important structural pillar had a very nice rock on it that he wanted to take home?
I would.
What if he just
Swap
happens
it.
to stash it? I mean that works, I guess. You can
Do
swap
it.
them.
Do the Indiana Jones thing.
Exactly. Just better.
Well, swap it out with an actual rock.
Just don't fuck it up.
I mean, I'm good at my shit.
He's
Fail
also
the,
good
fail,
shit.
fail the dexterity check, the whole house comes down.
But if your die is good at stuff.
I don't know.
Mine clearly isn't. Because my last 3 rolls all have been 1.
Understandable.
That is quite unlucky indeed.
I rolled a 8.
Technically, what would I have to roll to do that shit?
Sleight of hand.
Probably a sleight of hand.
That's at least a +2.
You'll be fine.
You
I
should
mean,
ask
maybe
me for anything.
proficiency if one is nice. If he lets you.
I mean, by definition, if you're rolling with sleight of hand, it would be dexterity plus proficiency if you have proficiency in sleight of
Yeah,
hand.
but
Oh,
since he has stone cunning,
Yeah, that's what I
Ah.
mean.
I might
Mm.
give an extra
Cool.
bonus, or just make the roll easier.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So where are we storing the wine? Is it gonna be in the pantry now?
I mean,
No,
for
I'm
now you don't have any wine.
Yeah, for now you don't have fine. For now it's
don't have-
my basement.
You don't have
Yeah.
anything.
I mean, I knew that part. I was just, discussing the floor plan. And
We're gonna make space.
our ever expanding basement will probably have space for it, unless there's too much rocks.
I will make space.
Yep.
Okay.
But yeah, let's say that the downtime activities will generally be split into 5 days, so you will have 8 segments that you can use on what you want. It can be helping renovate the tavern. When that is done, you can help run the tavern, and then there is the other stuff that I posted some time ago that I can probably get back again.
Pit fighting and crime.
Yeah, I mean, you could do that if you want to.
Or last option. Get on the fucking grinds at hustling,
Training.
make all the bank. No, that's the second to last option.
I'm gonna do the. How much does it cost to scribe a spell scroll?
That really depends on which spell you're trying to scribe.
Yeah, first level one.
What would you like to scribe?
Well, if I scribe magic missile, how much is it gonna cost?
Let's see. Downtime. Revisited. Example downtime activity. Scribing a spell scroll. 15 gold pieces in 1 day. Oh, 25 gold pieces in 1 day.
I mean, that is honestly not too bad. I should make some spell scrolls. But
I mean,
I-
currently, I personally would say that your funds should go to fixing the tavern.
I mean,
Yeah.
you are right.
But if you want to scribe a scroll, sure.
I mean, I don't want to scribe a scroll. What I want to do is I want to return to. I wrote it down. The bookworm's treasure during one of my downtime hours.
Sure.
And then I wanna trade. Then I wanna sell my spellbook that is not my own. Grumhar's spellbook.
Grimshar.
Grimshar's, my bad. And then while I'm selling, do you wanna roleplay or do you quick speed one?
I mean, it's that now, you said. Currently, I'm just trying to figure out what you guys want to do the
Oh.
next couple days. Just
Oh,
the first
okay.
5 days. So you wanted to sell it? Anything else you want to do? Help renovate or?
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to ask the guy in the shop if I could work there part time. Because I can't scribe spells.
I mean, he would probably say yes. Yeah, you could work that part time. Obsidior, anything you would want to do? Clear out the basement. You said that, so I take that as for what we are doing. That's renovating the place. using strength to move stuff around, I would assume.
Polish stone. Fix up some broken stuff. Maybe. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know how it looks. Definitely
I-
not steal stones from nearby buildings.
I mean,
No, I would never.
No,
I mean,
never,
isn't
ever.
the cellar filled with like broken splinters and stuff from old, broken down caskets? Another, well, what are they called? You know when you have a bunch of caskets and they stand like on top of each other, it's like a racks. Oh, racks, that's the word. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the broken racks and stuff like that. Would use broken wooden parts? Aren't there a lot of those you need to clean up?
Yes, that is. The examples of what you can do is moving furniture, clear debris, repair stuff, which would normally be a strength athletics check. There's a dexterity where you can steal silverware, spirits, and other stuff from the tavern. That is probably a bit more risky if you fail. That's that a feint or stealth. Charisma to bargain for better deals, or a spellcasting check to use magic to deal. And if you have any others idea, be sure to say them. And
I
we can
cast
probably-
fireball.
You don't, because you're not that high level yet.
Fuck.
We buy the scroll for fireball.
Yeah, you just come to my
You're not-
work. Just
You
come
don't
to
have
my-
that money yet.
Yeah, you're not rich
Come to my
enough.
work. So
I mean, he does have fireball, of course, surprisingly.
I assume he has like 8 of them.
I mean, are you really a wizard if you don't know fireball?
I mean, he is a golden dragon, so he has 2 fireballs at least.
That is true.
Funny.
That is
Uh,
true.
Well, Alexis, anything you would want to do the first 5 days?
She would be working. Her job.
Working.
Yeah.
What about you, Friedrich? Oh, well, Slimo.
I
Thank you,
would focus my efforts first on renovating the library and study, since there are
Noted.
broken bookshelves there.
Noted. So would you say you're a bookworm?
Possibly.
I'm gonna have to fight Friedrich for the study. Oh shit.
He's gonna fill it with religious scriptures.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to resort them, and he's gonna be like, "That's not how they were supposed to be."
I mean, we don't have to fight for the library. We can change another room into like another study. We can have to.
We can't share it.
You could also just share it and put.
No,
knowledge.
no sharing.
Fair. What about you, Mr. Neston?
I would also just help with renovation.
Noted.
To at least make it livable enough that we could stay here overnight if need to. Because
Noted.
it's quite
for
a
the
far walk back from here to the
for the
Yavin
people renovating, how would you like to renovate? I had those 4 examples, but if you have any other ideas, please feel free to say it.
I believe I already said what I'm planning to do.
Yeah, for mainly the other 2.
Well, probably just there's probably quite a lot of like broken stuff. Just start probably with sweeping everything up, like moving the heavy stuff down, things like that.
I see. And Friedrich?
Hmm?
What would you like to do specifically while helping out?
Well,
not
I
that
said
specific.
I would be getting out the broken bookshelves from the library and
You
studying.
did that. I am quite done. So I
Okay.
would need an athletics check for all of you. All of the people renovating by doing manual labor.
Man, I'm not sure what the fuck's going on, but
Why?
Can I
Fucking
can I
rolling shit.
technically cast guidance on myself?
I mean,
I don't really feel like you can do it because it's over 5 days. You do this.
I mean, it's a cantrip. You can keep casting it on yourself.
But then you would cast it instead of actually helping.
I mean,
Yeah.
11 is okay.
yeah.
it's better than mine because I'm not sure. I think
It's
I might
better
be
than what I
cursed with
rolled.
dice.
But yeah, you guys are definitely like saving money and doing this instead of having other people do it. But this is just what you will be doing across this week. Irexis and Bree, you two were working, you said?
Yes.
Yep.
Let's see, how does work work?
Work.
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 No.
Yeah.
So I feel like for Irexis,
He's
it
an
would
investigator.
yeah. So you would
Research and
do either insight or investigation.
Yo, insight. We love insight. Where is it?
On the eye.
Any
No,
insiders
where's
in chat?
There we go. Fuck.
That is a roll. And for Bree, I feel like that would be a Arcana check, most likely.
Yep. Time to do another bad Arcana check. Oh, never
Holy
mind.
shit, gaming.
Never mind. That's okay. That's my one good roll, guys. So, sorry for the rest of the campaign.
Don't worry, I'm currently getting my best rolls out, so that should be fine.
Yeah, that's yeah. You can counteract me. Don't worry. Keep going, Mona.
Okay. I did not forget anyone in these rolls, did I? Everyone has rolled.
Believe so.
You have 5 rolls. Yeah?
So yeah. Just give me a moment while I note these down, because they will not take effect immediately, but this is your effort over the 5 days. There will also be other stuff happening in these 5 days.
No, you make me seem like somebody's supposed. Yeah, we're gonna do this together. Hey, Neston, can you help with this? And I bet I'll be down there.
Yeah, definitely.
You're in the one room moving the one bookshelf for the entire 5 days.
I'm not. I'm a fucking gnome. What the fuck do you expect me to do? I'm not that strong, or tall enough to carry a bookcase by myself.
That's racist! I know gnomes who have 25 strength! That's racist!
Yeah.
You're
I
just
mean,
weak!
I
You
have a
want to-
gnome friend.
You want to guess at which strength I'm sitting?
I mean,
You have
you're-
-1, so
Yeah.
we can see it.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the same strength I have, actually.
Imagine not playing a strength-based rogue. Cringe.
Should I?
No,
you
no,
could.
No,
it
no.
just wouldn't
It's
work.
It's
It
a very
just-
bad idea.
Yeah, it wouldn't.
You need 3 stats instead of 2, and one of them is still Dex.
Yeah.
Okay,
you
it has
could-
been noted down. You
Oh, yeah,
do.
wait,
Yeah, we're
do I get
retarded.
advantage because I'm doing stone stuff?
Sure, you can roll again.
Yo, I'm definitely gonna roll higher than that. What was it again?
Athletics. Yeah, +1.
From a
Hey.
17 to a 2.
Retake. No, it's advantage, not disadvantage. Thank God.
But yeah, that will be what you're doing when you're not doing other stuff across the next 5 days.
I'm not doing jack shit else.
You're not
The,
Not I'm
needing.
forced to.
Sarah gives enough about the meeting money lenders to actually go there.
so 2 days later, you get an option to actually the day after. Renia comes visiting you while you're doing the stuff. Well, he probably goes to the Trollskull Manor and 7 and visits you and says that Mert would be able the day after, and Vod also visits and says that Ishrid is available on this very day in the evening.
Well then, let's go pay them a visit. Or one today, one tomorrow. Of course.
And also, would you go to the other people and say, like Bree and Irexis, who are not working in the manor, and tell them that you've gotten an offer, or will you just leave them behind?
No.
Do you even know where Irexis works?
Yeah, I know she's City Watch. I do know that. What else and where exactly? No. But Bree, I would definitely.
You would
go
probably
there.
know where the Watch's main office is.
I do know.
He knows to not be there.
Look, they don't want to have me there. I don't want to be there. It's all fine and well. Problem solved. But no, Bree's like basically working next door.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably saw me during the days. It's not like we didn't
I would
talk for
definitely.
a week. I'm pretty
sell
sure.
3 and then discuss if we should also get Irexes. And if so, who's going together? Because I'm not going. Rather not go near.
Yeah, I can go get her. I just need to know where she is.
Do you know where the main building of the city watch is?
It's
Yeah.
called the Piergon's Palace, or however you pronounce it.
I don't really care what it's called. I just want to know where it is.
I can probably
Well-
point it to her on the map.
Yeah, Neston, you would know basically anywhere in Waterdeep.
Yeah.
And Irexis, you would know most places. As
Most
well.
relevant places, anyway.
Yeah, to you, and so would Mr. Friedrich.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, you meet up, and you're going straight to Istrid, I take it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So you do walk through a couple weird alleys. You do also notice a lot of people looking at you, rats scurrying around. The very nice stank of fish guts and shit filling your noses, making
Lovely.
it very easy to breathe.
I'm gonna need a bath after
I mean,
this.
I'm fine with fish guts.
It's not sewer smell. It could always be worse.
And you're
That's true.
not wading through it. That also helps quite a lot on
Yeah.
stains.
Yeah, it less like pulls less into your gloves. Just fish guts
Mhm.
and wading through sewer. All in all,
Uh,
this is
But yeah, it's... I don't have a specific place, but it's somewhere in the dock ward. And you do come into this. It seems to be heavily guarded. And Volo comes with you, as he was the one who made the invitation, or booked the time, whatever. And walks in and says, "Don't worry, I have a meeting with Istrid." I mean, you can't blame him if you're dead.
I will hunt that guy till the end of the earth.
Unless I'm a poltergeist.
Don't do that. You give him material to write for in his book. He wants that.
And you come in and see this shield dwarf working on moving some boxes around. She looks sort of like this.
Sorta or exactly.
She doesn't have Warhammer on her currently.
Mm.
Oh, well, she does, but it's on her hip and not her shoulder.
Yep.
How
I thought you would carry that on your back instead of.
Nah.
No, especially a dwarf. It would just
Excuse me?
fucking drag on the
almost
ground.
What do you
It's
mean?
as
I carry the
almost as
Warhammer
tall
on
as
my
it.
hip. What do you mean?
Alright, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's not a maul. Maybe it is short enough. Because it's
Well,
like a one-handed weapon.
It's a versatile weapon.
Yeah, but it's not like a dedicated two-handed
Yeah.
weapon.
And she asked, "What you need?"
well,
Oh, well, how much you need?
I assume we discussed before. Like, we know what the price is, and I assume we discussed before. Like, hey, we're going to be asking for this much, which
Yeah.
is
Then I ask you guys, please do discuss it.
I would say we ask for like 1,300, so that we also have some spare money over to, like, take care of Stefan cost at the beginning.
Mm.
My character is not really involved in this.
Not that I know how much you need to pay a poltergeist a month.
We haven't found the
just-
poltergeist either.
It's around 60 gold pieces per week, I believe, for keeping up with Tavern. Wait, that seems like a lot.
yeah,
That is a
that's,
lot.
that is quite much.
60
I
gold
told
pieces a
you,
week is
taverns are a
60 gold
scam.
pieces. But 60 gold pieces a week total would make sense. If
Isn't-
assuming it's food
Uh,
plus.
yeah, it is
Put 'em
for
on.
maintenance, wages of hirelings, and other guild expenses.
Because
Then
isn't 10 gold pieces like a decent monthly salary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 60 gold a week is a lot.
well, that's also like paying your suppliers, getting more like
Yeah,
food
but
delivered.
it's still
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
No.
No, I mean, yeah, but assuming we make more money back than we're spending, it's fine anyway.
Well, it seems our inn has quite the reputation also in like the surrounding area. So if we can get it up and running, we probably get quite a decent amount of visitors.
Yeah, maybe.
We just need to spread that there's a troll living in the basement.
That's not nice to say about Obsidian.
No, but he's not a troll, but like, have you
Yeah.
heard the clanging from the basement when he's been working on those stones?
Have you heard of the high
People
trolls?
would believe it. I've seen a
Sentiment.
troll. Not only the one in the tavern, but before that, I've seen one definitely. Maybe a bit dead.
But I would say probably 1300, 13 and a half would be a good amount. Like, or not too much, not too little. Just about the right amount, I would say.
It seems like no one else has any objections to that.
I mean, I
Yeah.
agree.
You shouldn't
my
ask my
character-
character.
1300
Does
Fine,
works out.
not know much about money.
Yeah,
whatsoever.
I'm trying to imagine the numbers, but yeah.
You're a noble, you would understand.
Well, it
I've
cost
been
about
noble
eight
for,
and a
like,
half for the
3
entirety of
years.
like repairs and services, and the rest would go to like supplies.
But wouldn't you have an education as a noble person? Like,
I mean, I do.
yeah, exactly.
Do I can I make a guess on how much the inn is gonna make per week?
I mean, it will be a D100 roll each week with a bonus.
D100.
Well,
Yes.
that makes
Yeah.
sense if you need to spend like 60 a week for upkeep.
But like on average.
But the thing is, the D100 tells if it pays for its own maintenance. If you go, if it doesn't, it's not the D100. You get that much money.
No.
It's D100 consults with a table to see how much money you get,
That's what I thought, honestly.
and it also
I'm
depends
telling
on.
you, it's a scam.
I know it's a scam cast. That's why I'm asking
If I and then he died because someone walked into his room.
Or his power went once again out.
No, I heard the door knock on the door.
Yeah, and that just went
I
up,
am
so I
telling
haven't
you,
seen you
it's
muted
a
myself.
fucking scam.
my mom had to tell me one of my socks was in the vacuum cleaner.
No way! Wait,
Wait,
what?
no
What
way.
the fuck?
Bill, which sock?
I don't know.
Yes.
Express
I
suck.
Wait. If it could go in the vacuum cleaner, it's probably not one that can stand on its own.
Wow. JC. Wow. I'm not that weird.
You sure about that?
I mean, the meme exists, so
Okay.
what you really think that it's?
I'm insane. I'm not that weird.
Mono,
Yeah,
not
never.
Mono. Phil, we went over this. You're not insane. You know the actions of your consequences. So by using
but
the
I have
legal
to- I have to
definition of
tell- I have
insane,
to
you're not
keep
it.
saying it. I have to keep saying it so I convince myself. Important.
The thing is, it depends on how good you clean up the tavern, how much money you spend in the tavern, how much time you spend in the tavern, and a lot of other stuff. If you roll, you will turn a profit. If you don't do anything, it will just be a small profit each week.
I mean, I don't think my character can pull the noble card anyways, and this it doesn't make sense. She knows nothing. My father knows nothing about businesses. Why would I?
You don't know
Because
that
you've
your father
been
knows
taught.
nothing about business.
How I don't really. I mean, not that much.
You
I
have
know some basics.
gotten an academic.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like if a noble has a child that they don't like disown, they would educate them.
You have been to school.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
probably more than
And
age
some
of
of-
any of us.
That's that's better than 99.999% of this entire world.
But I feel like math should be basically done with it.
Why?
I mean, she
Why?
has like she has like 4 years in total done of studying.
You
Why would
probably
you
can
only
solve
start
that.
getting educated at 14?
15, but yeah. I mean, I lived somewhere else before then.
They don't teach you math there? Is what you're trying to say, or
I mean, I wouldn't. In my head, I don't think they do, but I don't know really how it works out.
Then why did you ask if you knew about this, if you say you don't know about it?
Well, I said I don't know about it, but people pushed me. I was like, okay, but I don't know about it. I'm 98% sure.
Interesting. Touch point then, I guess.
I mean, time use doesn't make sense if I do know about it. I think because I somewhere along that way became a wizard. In that time frame,
Wizard, Harry.
yeah,
you're
Harry
a lizard.
real.
Did
But
you
I,
have-
You're a Harry Wizard.
I feel like I know math. Though math is just
Well,
I
if
mean,
you're
I think
from
all
Nova
characters
Lineage,
who have an
you know
intelligence
math.
score of 10 know some math.
Yeah, but for
Yeah.
like your average person, that's just being able to do some math on your fingers at best.
yeah.
Or using one of those cool algebras.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Abacus?
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
fine with
algebras.
1300. I'm fine with 1300. I'm just questioning if it is too much. But we'll we at least we won't be at too little. Hopefully.
Well, she says that yes, she can owe you that. With that 10% interest rate per 10-day.
10 per 10? Holy shit. Per week? Holy shit.
No, per 10-day.
10 days week.
No,
Effectively.
10 days, 10 days.
No, it's-
7
I
days.
guess. So, question.
No, but
If-
they're
if-
substitutes for weeks.
Yeah,
So-
they're substitute 2 weeks, but they are more than a week in
It's
days.
it's
So-
effectively the same.
That's
if we
like
agree with
that's
this,
like 5-7
when
on a
would we get
Fortnite.
the money, and how long would it take if we use that money before the inn gets fixed? That's. Do we have like an estimate of how long it would take before the inn gets fixed?
Probably about 10 days after you have the money.
So
Alright.
That's
we
some
would
quick
add-
construction work. Holy shit, there's
but then we have to
gamers.
pay maintenance on the inn, and that
Yeah, but
might
the-
rack up to.
I mean, the
60.
maintenance would also only start after the inn is operational.
Yeah, but like we at least have to pay 130 in interest, at least.
Yes,
And
that's also
then-
why I'm asking, because if Mana was like, oh yeah, it's going to take like 2-10 days, it's like,
My question is it compounding interest? Or
I
is it
don't
just-
fucking know. It doesn't say in this stuff.
Usually,
it says
you-
10%.
Usually interest is compounding.
Yeah, that's what I'm
but
asking.
with a group like this, you can probably guess that it's compounding. Or I can guess that it's compounding. You wouldn't know that.
Yeah.
What kind of group it is? I can tell, like a criminal group like this probably has compounding interest because, you know, that's how they make money.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to. It's just smart to loan in compounding because then you get lucky. It's infinitely.
She also tells you that the first failure to meet a payment adds 10% to the amount owed. The second failure, well, let's just hope you don't have to find out, eh? Wait, she's Canadian. I see.
That's probably certain thieves can't. I understand that's. I can guess.
Yeah,
what it means.
if you don't, they will come take it or whatever else you have that can be sold.
Including you.
Yes, including you.
Yeah.
So what does our watch member think of this idea?
I mean, she's not financially smart. She wouldn't know.
Okay.
Well-
well,
She basically,
But you do know that if you don't pay your bills,
yeah,
bad stuff happens, and especially when you deal in the dock war.
yeah.
I think that at this
You
point
wouldn't-
it's safe to assume that Nelson takes over speaking for the rest of the group because
Nelson,
Neston, because people probably assume he has the most experience with dealing with this kind of people.
Nelson.
Yeah, that's just like a steam crawler. Don't
I think this is a great offer, but we should We'll consider it
No.
and then return.
Yeah. We'll take some time to think about it. We'll contact you shortly, on short notice, about potentially accepting this.
Well, Volo is an old friend of mine, and any friend of my friend. And a friend of my friend is my friend. Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
But I'm not there, so.
Well, let's say that we can
Oh, we
stay
left
great
you in the
friends and
basement? Oh.
Unless you physically dragged me along, I'm in the basement.
No, but then we left you behind, yeah, I guess.
But yeah, that's her offer.
yeah.
10% per 10 day.
That's a great offer.
Are you sure about that?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what like the normal interest rate is. Like
Not
money
not
lenders in
10% per 10 day. That's
don't fucking
fucking
know.
What do
excessive.
you mean?
At least in the real world, that's fucking excessive as
But
fuck.
at the
No
same
way.
time, look at the amount of money we're.
I mean, there are
loaning.
some that's like 800% per month.
Yeah, but that's per month, not per 10 days. Still.
800% is still
Yeah.
a bit more than 10%, then 10%, then 10%.
But those kind of loans wouldn't be the equivalent of 1,300 gold either. They would be like 10 gold loans or
That's
something.
true. That's true, actually, yeah.
Well, at the
Yeah.
same time, at the amount we're loaning, it's safe to assume that's like
Usually
hey,
higher amounts have
She
lower
also
interest
didn't
rates.
ask for any collateral, so.
I mean, the collateral is you.
Oh, that's true,
Well,
yes.
at the same time, it's like if we don't pay for the second time, I don't think it matters if we have collateral or not. They're gonna take the inn.
No, they're gonna take you.
And
And
you.
then-
And with that, the deed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
You're gonna like
Yes.
force me to like sign the deed over in their name and then sell me into slavery.
Yippee! I mean, it's probably legal to loan money, I assume. So there's probably laws around not paying it, right? I ask Irex's.
I mean that. I think that kind of loan was under the table anyway. I don't think.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a
wait.
legal loan.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like they would be.
No, it's legal. It's just
Nested, where are you dragging us along?
I didn't drag you along anywhere. It's followed.
I
it.
mean,
Okay,
loaning-
You did
proposals.
kinda. You did.
Loaning money wouldn't be illegal, but I don't
No.
think they would sign a contract that says if you don't pay, we'll sell you to slavery.
No, that's like consequences you figure out yourself.
Yeah, that sounded like an under the table kind of deal.
It's not a deal. It's not a loan protected by the law on either party's interest. You know, it's not illegal. It's also not backed by the law. That's all I can say about this. I was expecting a loan like this, but at least be happy we could walk away there without being forced to make a loan like that. There's plenty of stories like that also going around.
To be fair, you can't compound the loan actually. Then.
What do you mean?
I mean, first week it compounds. Second week they break your kneecaps.
I mean,
Can't. I mean, it can't.
but
like,
if
it
you
can't do, like,
if
in
you
real life.
because I assume you don't have to pay the whole thing after 10 days, because usually loans are in segments, and that's where the
Yeah.
interest rate actually comes from.
Yeah.
So it could still be compounding, even if you pay the euro.
I mean,
Well,
it
the moment we
compounds,
say
but
we
it
take that
can't
loan,
compound
we
like real life.
probably would like start discussing a payment plan or
I
how
mean-
much
I mean,
we
it
would
can
pay back.
compound,
at
but it
each
doesn't compound
payment.
like real life, where it compounds forever. We'll probably be dead before it compounds to any reasonable time amount.
Well, I think
Okay,
that
let's just, instead of talking about economics here, I'll make it simple. 130 per 10 day until
Yeah.
it's paid off. If you fail to pay, 10% will be added to it of the total, or well, of the rest that you're owing.
Yep.
And then the second time that you don't pay, bad stuff will happen. So it's
Yep.
only 130 extra per week.
Only,
I say only, but
only in quotations.
but it's not like it rampages out of control.
No.
No, that's true.
So
I
you
mean,
will
that's
have
what-
to have
that's what I
this paid
mean.
back by 10 days.
If it has interest, it wouldn't be 10. It would be more. If we
Yeah,
only
but
paid
that's why I'm saying I'm making this simpler. 10 days. Each 10 day you pay 130.
Oh, so
Yeah.
if you pay, it doesn't have interest. Or
Yes.
is that what you're- Oh, okay.
No, only if you fail to pay.
Because
once.
if you fail to pay once, it goes up.
Okay, I see.
If you fail to pay twice, they probably send like I don't know, Death Knight against you.
And how do they say they have necromancers?
Well, I would more say they send some like, enforcers. Guys who come. In this case, they probably like find out we use it for Tavern. They probably
Yeah, I
come
don't
rough
think-
the bull up, like beat up.
I
us
mean,
a
if
little
they
bit.
sent a Death Knight, I don't think we could resist.
Yeah, it's not a Death Knight, but they will send people to get whatever they need, and probably more.
Uh-huh.
They aren't friendly. I can tell you that much, Obsidian. They're not friendly.
I'm not there.
I know, but they're not friendly, and they also don't like rocks.
I mean, I feel like they really like shiny rocks.
True. Shining golden looks. That looks.
And yes, I do know that this is a bad business model if we take real life,
Yeah.
but I don't want to make this entire campaign about how
Economic.
much money do we need.
Economical campaign. Let's go.
How much depth we are in.
Mana doesn't want to spend the next 2 hours us discussing economics. Let's keep it at that.
No.
Oh, damn. Okay. Unlucky. Well, I guess we head back to our either is it how late is it? It's evening, right?
Yeah.
I think you said late evening or something like that.
I did.
When we're gonna visit there. So.
Well, let's be honest.
then
You're
we
not gonna
probably-
visit a lunch truck in the middle of the day at high noon.
Yeah, no.
I
We
rather
would probably
though.
be
Ah,
at work anyway.
no.
I rather though.
But yeah, Renier says that you have been invited for dinner the next day
Yo,
when he was there
dinner.
earlier
Nice.
at around about 6 as well. Actually, this was not 6. This was more like 11 p.m.
Mm.
Like
We're in Fish-
late night district. No.
The red
Well,
light district. Hmm?
Yeah, that as well, probably.
Were we in Fishcut Alley or where was the? trailer?
I said that I did not have a specific place. It was somewhere in the Drugward.
Okay, my bad.
Yes.
Your character knows, Monet doesn't know. It's fine.
Yeah,
I think my
So
character is
what-
not great at navigating giant cities, honestly. But yeah.
you would be able to find your way back there if you want to, but it also seems like a temporary place. Like she's moving around.
I wonder why.
I wonder why.
I wonder how.
They watch storming there next day after you.
No, it might
Did
be
you-
something more to do with the gang war than the
Mm.
police.
You mean like that? That's right.
Popo.
Because she was doing business instead of like more gang shit.
Well, we probably didn't see the gang shit. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Because wasn't she part of the non-so-violent faction of the Zents?
You don't know, but
yeah, but I'm talking out of character.
out of
That
character,
makes sense,
yes.
makes sense, yeah.
I mean, they probably have a backroom there where they had some non-payers at the moment who were experiencing less than pleasant things.
Time to go to sleep again. The next
Hey, yo.
day.
The next day arrives, and unless you guys want to do something specific,
I wanna specifically prepare Lungstrider.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, if it's in the evening, would probably have work before that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you have work, you renovate, you go around, you eat, yada yada. And then evening comes, and you go to the castle ward, and you see this surprisingly nice-looking building, and I assume,
Why is it surprising?
oh well, probably not surprising. you see this very nice building, like this fabulous, flamboyant mansion, and Renee's there with you. Actually, how would you guys dress up if you had to meet and basically a noble for dinner?
Fine clothes. I don't fucking know, some silk shit, or nice fabric. I don't know. Something that doesn't look like it's been in the war.
Am I
Rough.
being dragged along?
Actually, can I buy clothes on the same day or no?
You can.
Okay, can I buy clothes then?
Give me a second. Let's see how much fine clothes cost.
It's
15 gold pieces.
Yeah. What's
You
that?
can.
Is there a price?
15.
Okay.
If you want to have
Buy new
these
ones.
Yeah,
fancy. Say what?
I'll buy a fancy pair. Yeah. Sure.
I'll put on my fine clothes I have.
And how does this look on your characters? What color scheme? What sort of dress code are we talking? Or not dress code? Outfit?
Just a plain shirt and pants. I don't know.
Ah.
Black pants and like a light blue blouse, I guess.
Yeah, something like
And-
that, I suppose. But then
And did you
probably
drag
a
up
different
Sidio
color.
with you?
I mean, if he doesn't want to go, why would I drag him? I don't care.
I wanna try to convince him.
You wanna or you will not
I want to.
want to? Okay.
Break free?
Want to break free from my
Why
shackles.
would you ask me to come along?
Don't you wanna?
I don't
Come on,
want
we'll
to, but-
we'll visit the fine noble's house.
Yeah.
You sure this is a good idea?
Does Obsidior not like food?
But it's nice food too.
I like stones.
You eat
I-
stones?
His foundation will be
Maybe.
very nice. It's a noble. Come on.
Gonna be honest, I
Yeah,
don't think it's
sure, I totally come
idea.
along.
You'll probably have something to discuss with the servants.
Totally, for sure. Give me like a random gray cloak that's not shabby, and I'm good to go. Woohoo!
And all right. Do we have a non-shabby grey cloak for? And I want to keep. I want to have like a red shirt that's it's kind of spacious, and then I want to have a skirt. Yeah,
Does it have embroidery? Because you paid good money for it.
it should have some. Yeah, I guess.
Probably some embroidery, some lasers.
I mean, it wasn't custom, it wasn't.
Yes, that's what fine clothes are.
Okay, so it is custom. Okay, well then I'll probably have my family insignia there.
And I would assume that this is more like you did it the day before when you realized that you had to do this. So you went up, got measured, then they made it, and then you picked it up the day after.
Yeah, that seems better. Yeah, you're right, man. That seems smart. Let's do that. But yeah, that's what it is. It's not a lot more.
That's fair.
I mean, I'm gonna be traveling to the place by foot, so it can't be anything too nice that way.
True.
It has to
Friedrich.
be.
How would Friedrich look? That
He's in full plate armor.
no, he is in no armor.
No, I'm not in armor.
He had made a mistake
Okay.
once, he's not making it again.
No armor, Friedrich.
Casual dress code.
Sir, what did you say?
Casual dress code, no armor.
Are you sure? Are you sure you want to have 9 AC?
Yes.
Okay, noted. Well, you all arrive and you do knock on the. Or well, I assume you meet with Rainier like by his house or something. His
Yeah.
I don't know where he lives.
mansion.
Do I?
So-
Maybe I do.
So somewhere in the castle ward, like a very nice mansion as well, and he seems to be living there alone.
I mean, I've probably been there before, haven't I?
I don't know if you have been by Rainier's house.
No, not the Renair's house now. Oh,
You have
we,
been
we,
to-
I thought we were eating at the other guy's house. Yeah, okay.
Well,
no,
we first meet
you-
up with Rainier. I would
Yeah,
say.
Rainier is the guy who's taking us to this other guy's dinner
Okay.
party or whatever.
Me, I'm less lost now. I see where we're going. Okay. I have no clue where Renair's house is yet.
But yeah, it is a sprawling manor, and you meet this very nice guy,
Mert.
Mert the Moneylender.
Those
Well,
are
hello
the
there.
clothes.
Hello.
Oh, is that
Sometimes-
Bree?
Yes,
How
it
goes
is.
it back in Silvery Moon?
Oh, that's great.
That's good to hear. Have you heard from your dad lately?
He's just traveling a little bit up north. I'm staying behind there for a little while with some friends.
Enough. Kat introduced these friends to me. Oh yeah, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Mert. Nice to meet you all.
Dirt. Okay.
Pleasure is entirely yours.
All right, let me introduce my nice little party here. This is Neston. Is I would say at least 12 meters away, from personal experience. And then there's Irexis. She works here in town. And then there's Friedrich. Friedrich, what do you do here in town?
Actually, I don't have a stable job in town. I kind of help out the order whenever they need me.
That seems viable. And then there's Obsidior. He likes rocks. I think you would be very nice friends. You just point them at the closest quarry you need some work done in for.
I see. A colorful bunch of people. But that's what I like.
Ah,
Does she have a firm handshake?
He does.
Nice.
And with your guys' passive insight, mainly the clerics, I would assume.
10. Let's go.
11.
It
How
is
do you
that
have
with the
11?
-5.
Yeah, it's 10 because of -5.
Minus 5 with the -5.
Yeah, but you would notice. He made it on like he's some sort of old pompous fool. But he
Yeah.
has seen some experience.
Yeah,
He knows how to wield a
I
blade.
felt
and
it from his firm handshake. That's how you know it's a real guy, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's not firm,
Uh-huh.
it's 5 goblins in a
Exactly.
Or
a
3
trench coat.
kobolds. Or 3 kobolds.
No,
Yeah, or
no,
three
you would
kobolds,
smell the kobolds. They smell like
It's 2
fake
I feel-
dragon versus
I feel like you would smell the goblins even more.
Yeah. But yeah.
I mean, they're in the same tier anyway.
Nah, goblins smell way more.
Do they?
Yeah. Oh well, it depends.
These nuts.
Do they like
they-
innately smell, or do they smell because they haven't washed?
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
But if they're dressed in a trench coat, maybe they would have washed up, you know?
It's goblins.
It's goblins.
Yeah, they're not that dumb. Maybe.
Some of them.
If they can
Uh,
dress up in a trench coat, they can clean up.
Yeah.
Maybe yeah, you're right. Maybe yeah.
Man.
But the question is, would they?
No.
But get a 5-man
I mean, they
trench
have-
coat, or
They have
clean up?
10 intelligence on average, so they're not like dumb.
That's human. That's not so good for humans.
No.
But commoners have 10 intelligence.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Commoners can wash up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Can they? Have you seen the Middle Ages?
Oh yeah, that's also true.
I mean,
Have you seen the lesser part of town? Please.
Well, you
Those
probably
people
have.
don't know how to.
Middle Ages. Where
I mean, the person who probably have seen it is Irexis and myself. I don't
mean,
think Bree has
Faerun-
seen it.
isn't the same as Middle Ages Europe.
To
be fair.
No, it's probably worse.
Bored.
Fair.
Well, I heard from Rainier that you were looking for a loan.
Yeah.
Did you buy that old inn up in Northward?
Yeah, with it.
Got it as a gift, quote unquote.
Ah.
Well,
Did you
well,
receive ownership?
Yes,
I mean,
correct.
Yeah.
well, that's good. Because ever since that lazy Dollard Burnin bought the Yawning Portal, I've been wanting to have my own tavern. And now you're telling me I can own one without any of the glass cleaning and chairsticking that old fool is spending his days with. Well, count me in.
Oh,
Co-own. I will, if it is up to your standards. Well, how much money do you need?
Around 1,300 gold. It's what we estimated, with a bit of spare room for misfortunes and unexpected things that we haven't found out yet.
Well, I would be willing to give you that. Rent free. No, you don't need to pay it back. But I would like 25% of the share of the tavern's profit.
Seems reasonable.
That's good.
I mean, obviously it's way more good for him if it works out.
Tavern.
Yeah.
Like out of character of the tavern's profit or income.
Profit probably is.
So if we make negative, he doesn't lose jack shit.
I mean, you could probably ask him that.
Do you mean
Obsidian isn't, because Obsidian doesn't know jack shit about the out of character.
Well, at the same time, it would also be quite good for us because it would mean we have a noble backing us, or at least have a noble backing.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have a noble backing us.
Yep.
No, which...
Out of character, I'm assuming he meant profit instead of the actual income, cause.
He said profit.
Okay.
I said profit.
I think
Yeah,
you
you
said
That's
also.
that's the word that it says in the text. So I
Yeah,
believe I said that.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
you said
okay.
it also, but somebody else said income, so I wasn't sure anymore.
I was saying we should specify if he means profit. Out of character, I'm saying.
He says profit. He knows what he's doing.
It's a
Yeah,
really
he
good
knows
deal
what
for
he's
him.
doing. That's a really good deal for him, is what I'm saying. Out
It's a
of
good deal for both of
in
us.
character. Wow, that's some nice
I
stonework.
mean, this way we don't get stabbed, guys. I turn around and say,
We potentially don't get stabbed, but let I remind you.
You don't get stabbed. What are you talking about?
oh no, we had another meeting.
Yesterday.
Was it perchance with Istrid?
Yeah.
Ah, Istrid. Yeah, she's a tough one to deal with. But as long as you keep your part of the bargain, she won't do anything to you. Well, I would of course say that my own offer is better, I assume. I don't know what she offered you, but getting stabbed doesn't seem very good on the table. I won't stab you, don't worry.
I wouldn't worry, Mr. Murray.
Because he has his hammer right next to him. He won't stab us.
I think that's a saber.
That is a saber.
Oh,
He's really
okay.
like a very nice saber as well.
Does it have cool, how do you say it, engravings and inserts, gem inserts? Yo.
Like it seems to be more for show, this saber.
It's a
But-
ceremonial sword.
Yeah,
He
sure.
would be he is also able to wield one if need be.
Oh.
I must say, it does sound like a quite tempting offer. Sounds quite profitable for both of us.
Of course, it's a win-win, as far as I can see.
Yeah.
As long as you, of course, know how to handle a tavern.
I need stones.
Stones. I know a lot of people who like stones.
Stones and stones may break your bones, but not mine.
Stones do break bones. I've broken one myself once. A stone and a bone. A bone stone? A stone bone.
Stone.
Yeah. Well, are you ready for dinner?
Oh yeah, yes please.
Please, lead the way.
And he claps twice. And like entourage of butlers / maids come out and fill up the long table you're sitting at with all sorts of great food.
Is it a live edge whole slab wooden table?
Yes.
Yo, gamer.
He is a gamer when it comes to spending money. Neston, can you give me a history check?
Sure.
Let's see. I had the wrong page open.
Hold this second.
Yes. you know about this guy. He's sort of a legend in Waterdeep. He's also known as, other than Mert the Moneylender, he's also known as Mert the Merciless and the Old Wolf. He carved his fortune and reputation as an adventurer and philanderer long ago, and he is a close friend of a lot of very important people in town,
Is he
including the current Open Lord, Ladle Silverhand.
Is he friends with Durnan out of character?
He mentioned Durnan in a bad manner, in a joking bad manner.
Okay, so he is friends with him. Crazy,
He's friends with a lot of people.
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
He's
I
the
mean,
kind of
friend with
a
some-
guy that knows a lot of people. And he always knows somebody for something. Or at least that's, what he's made out to be.
Uh-huh.
And he also asked one of his servants to bring you guys some money. Or, well, bring some money forwards, and then if you were ready to do it.
I'm ready to do it.
Does he have paperwork?
Yes, I will need you to sign on a contract. I would like to make this official.
Of
Yes,
course.
Of course, that's best for both
And
parties.
it is just a contract that says exactly what you guys mentioned. There's no hidden clause saying that he actually owns everything and you are slaves now.
You are now slave.
That's what I wanted.
I mean,
You
if
can-
you want to be a slave, you can become a slave.
I was going to say, if you want to become a slave, you should take the other guys.
But now about the
No,
important
I'll-
part. Mona, can I do a history check about the architecture of his house?
But I will again let you know that I am not very good at architecture and stuff.
I'm just saying.
Just start using
can,
random
with
buzzwords.
I
advantage.
believe I get double proficiency bonus on that because of my.
Is his house neo-gothic?
Also, while Kaz is doing this, I'm gonna take a quick piss.
You add double your proficiency bonus to the check.
Okay, so it's
Don't
21 either way.
What? No, I have.
No, I misunderstood stonework. I thought it was advantage, but it's double proficiency.
I mean, you could still give me advantage just for fuck's sake because you're nice.
And nice.
I hope it's really.
I mean,
at least.
either or, it would be at 21.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. You rolled
I mean,
21.
Yeah.
Like, no, wouldn't it be a 19?
No, because
Oh,
4
oh, yeah.
doubled.
It's not four doubled. It's 4.
Oh, yeah,
plus
'cause-
two.
Plus
Yeah,
proficiency.
no,
We're done.
19.
Lux, we're both done.
It's
So
fine.
it would be a 19. Correct.
I'm used to having
Yeah.
a higher proficiency bonus.
It would be 19.
Yeah. So, you can come up with something. I can come up with something if you want me to.
Sure, if you want to.
It's just a big mansion-esque thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I'll accept.
I don't think that describes architecture style.
Yeah.
No,
you,
no, but like I need to know roundabout.
You speak
Oh.
Victorian. Oh, you mean like that?
It is a lavish fusion of historical elegance and modern extravagance, making a prominent landmark in the district. From the street, the facade is an explosion of colors and decorative elements. The exterior walls are painted in rich, deep blue, accented with intricate gold leaf designs and outline elaborate scenes of mystical creatures and celestial bodies. Stained glass windows of varying shapes and sizes adorn the walls, casting a rainbow of hues across the cobblestone pathway leading to the grand entrance. Do you want me to continue?
No, I mean if we
I mean, I can copy paste the ChatGPT thing that it sent me.
chat GPT thing.
When I come back, it's ChatGPT. It's like, yes, I know exactly what has been going on. I can tell.
No, I would like to.
It's just a very
incorporate-
extravagant. A lot of money has seemed to be spent on it, and people who know what they're doing has been working on it.
And I want to try to copy that style for my basement.
Mm.
So
Huh?
it feels like home.
What?
In your basement.
Yeah, just copy, paste. Well, copy, shrink, paste.
Well, we're
But-
gonna need 10,000 gold, guys.
But
We have
how
to be
does a
as-
basement have an exterior style as well?
Hey, wait, but I can just copy the
That-
interior.
it's the
style.
part that's
Inside,
con-
the manor is just as extravagant. The grand foyer features a sweeping staircase with a gold-trimmed banister leading to the upper floors. The walls are adorned with sumptuous tapestries depicting historical battles and heroic
Yeah, you
feats.
don't need to say all that. It's not like I will remember all that. It's just chat GPT generated bullshit.
Yeah.
anyways. But yeah, I would like to.
Do you have a notebook to scribble it down in?
Don't play.
Ah.
Ah.
So you're just sitting in it, chiseling about a very rough image of what this is.
Maybe. Perhaps.
He is looking at you a little weird, but you took his offer, and he now gets 25% of the profit.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm Sidier doesn't give a shit about that.
Yeah,
He
my
doesn't understand
character
money.
isn't in it to make a profit anyway, so I don't care. She's gonna get some kind of profit anyway, so who cares?
My character doesn't understand money that much, to be honest.
What is
Not
money?
that well that he would understand what the fuck is going on here. He knows much money good. Yes,
Does he know what the gold piece is?
yes.
Nice.
He has read the Volo's Guide to, yeah, whatever.
Nice.
Notice who what in Caridian.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bullet,
I
the one time I
assume
saved
we have
Waterdeep.
very nice food. Now, money, we have to describe the food too.
Chat GPT. No, but it's like extravagant. Probably
Friday night orange soda cheese puffs.
No, not really, unfortunately.
I tried.
But like it's a lavish meal filled with all sorts of meat, fish, salads, also with like vegetables and fruits from distant lands.
Is there lechon?
Is this what?
Lechon is like a whole pig.
Yeah, probably.
Yo.
Lechonk, the Pokemon.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a little
the Pokemon is named after the fucking food where you cook a fucking pig hole. It's kind of fucked up.
No, it must be named
it's-
after the fact that it's chunky.
It's canon that they ate like Pokemon in the
Yeah,
universe.
they just split the word up and put a K at the end. Like,
Yeah.
But yes, there's also like different birds of different kinds. Some duck, some chick. No, probably not chicken. That's a bit too cheap. But yeah,
is
duck.
chicken more expensive?
Pocket
Yeah,
pigs.
exactly. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Some pheasant, maybe some goose.
Yo.
But yeah, it's probably the best food that most of you guys have tasted.
Well, it's
No, my friend
not
Aaron serves
not
better
my
food.
kind of food, but sure.
Okay, the most extravagant food
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
that,
I will take
that
that.
you guys.
That
and
works.
Also very good.
I mean, yeah.
It is
It's not like it's a bad chef that just bought expensive ingredients. They also know what they're doing.
I prefer Mama's cooking.
The only one who might have had something better is Neston. Neston, the main character of this.
So
real.
I've become. I'm not sure how.
I'm the main character. Let's face it. We're
Yeah.
gonna turn this into stone.
I'm surprised he's not. I'm trying to not make sure he doesn't find out about petrification.
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Yeah.
Petrification makes low quality stone though.
Medusa, where?
I don't think it does. It doesn't perfectly petrify them.
Yeah, but it's a bad quality of stone. Like it's
I
perfect
mean, that-
image, but it's
Oh,
bad
it is.
stone.
It is brutal. Yeah, you are right. You can make a
I
cast
mean,
out of them.
That depends on the Medusa itself.
And it also depends on your definition for what good quality stone.
Well, my definition is yes.
Right.
I know it when I see it.
Flesh to stone. That's the spell. That's the spell. Yep. Can't wait to find out. It's good that you're not a spellcaster for the rest of us.
Anyway,
He can become a
we
spellcaster.
eat nice food.
I mean, you just need to find a Medusa, and then
Truth.
ask her on a date.
Does
I mean,
it,
it's a-
does
it's a
Medusa
6
still work
levels.
for you decapitator?
Technically not, but
It works in Dragon's Dogma, so it works here as well.
I
It
don't
also
think
works
this is
in
Dragon's
Percy Jackson.
Are we going to put a fucking Perseus on this?
It's not from Percy Jackson.
No, I'm talking about the fucking Greek story, not necessarily Percy
Yeah,
Jackson.
yes. No. Cass said Percy Jackson.
I did.
That's who I'm calling out. Don't worry.
No. I'm actually talking about the Greek myth about the hero Perseus who fucking killed Medusa and then put her head on his shield to fuck with his enemies because haha, you're now of stone.
Funny.
Yeah, actually, kind of.
Nice forum post, Phil.
Yeah.
Thank you. For free. I found it. I thought it was interesting.
I found it myself.
I mean, I did find it myself. What do you want me to do? Just copy paste the thing?
No, just say it out loud, and then we know you found it yourself. But it's cooler because you said it. You read it out loud.
Yeah.
But I mean, I could have, but you guys were talking. I figured posting more stuff instead of saying them, it's better.
If you pair flesh and stone with stone shape, you can change buttons.
It's funny. I mean, it's the thing is you have to concentrate for a minute. I think on stone shape before it's permanent.
I mean, it doesn't have to be
Flesh to
permanent. Just flesh to stone someone and cut
Yeah.
off the head.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
break
what-
them.
That's
Push
that's
them
what
off
the
a
comment
cliff.
said. That's what the comment said, basically.
No, they said use stone shape to do
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
You
yeah.
don't have
yeah.
to use stone shape if you have a hammer.
No, that's
Just
very
fuck. If only you had some guys with the warhammers. Nah.
I mean, shape stone is like flashier.
true. Yeah.
It's like a magic trick.
True, you
Yeah,
could-
it's
true,
like
you
go up
Literally.
to someone, hey, you're stone now, and then just
play basketball with his head.
discombobulate.
Wait, I can do shape stone. It's called Mason's tools.
Imagine being turned into stone and then.
I mean, that would probably be the fastest way to turn to another gender.
Yeah,
Just cut off the penis.
We should invent it in modern.
Take a
modern
chisel to the
society.
cock.
Oh. Oh man.
I mean, it would also work in flesh form, to be fair. Like, you're taking extra steps.
That's true.
But they can't resist in stone form. That's the funny part.
I'm gonna be
I
honest.
mean,
I
if you
think
tie
stone
them
form
up,
is
they
going to
can
be
resist
a
the
bit of a
flesh part
cleaner cut.
That's true also.
I mean, there's also this very nice spell called
I
True
mean,
Polymorph that could do the same thing
You just paralyze them.
and actually do it.
But then
True
you need a
polymorph.
7th level
You're still the
spell.
same, but
I-
now
or
your
is it
penis
9th level?
tiny.
I want to make a wizard, and he's just level 20 because he's very nice, and he just has a lot of flower pots, and it's just people. True polymorph. He just left.
No, Phil. I true polymorph you into yourself, but now you have a small penis.
Jokes on you, I already had a
Break.
small penis.
And
I
then I
true
It's even
polymorph
smaller.
me into myself, but with a big penis.
Ooh, big brain move. Big brain move.
Well, to continue, what offer would you like to accept?
The permanent money loss one.
Well, both are
He-
permanent money loss.
No. I mean the other one is not permanent. It's just.
I mean, if you lose money, it's permanent.
Yeah,
You
even
don't
if
get
you
that money back.
Yeah.
But we lose 25% of the profit permanently.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll agree. Let's go with
Who
the
cares?
means.
I mean, that's the one I want. That's the one I want.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't care.
They're
No.
technically both permanent money loss. It's
I
just different
like-
kind.
Mr. Monolander has a greater impression on me than the history that said that if I break it twice, I might just, find out.
Unfortunate things happen.
Don't fuck around and find out. That's what she said, basically.
That's what your dad told you to not find out.
Don't
Yeah.
fuck around.
Fuck around, but don't find
That's
out.
what he
Don't
said
fuck
before he
around or
left.
you will
yeah.
find
True.
out.
True. That's what he said before he left. He was
Plus,
like, yes,
let's
don't
be
fuck
honest.
around.
A tavern in the Northward that's being backed by a noble probably has an easier time pulling customers than.
I
Without-
mean, Renia would probably also back you.
So
Well,
have
he
two
is
nobles. Hmm?
morally
about that.
backing you.
Two is more than one. Hmm?
No way.
Exactly. It's better.
2 is more than 1.
True, but
Exactly.
Quick maths.
Can you prove that mathematically?
I could, but I don't know the way to do it. I
You
could find-
can't.
I could do it.
So you
Yeah.
can't.
I can do it.
Good on you, Cass.
Are you sure?
Proud of you.
I can. I went to uni for a few months. I can know how mathematical.
I
things
mean,
work.
I didn't need to go to uni to know how to
Because-
prove that.
You need
Do you
to.
know how proper mathematical proofs work?
Yes,
Yeah.
I went to
They're
advanced
annoying.
classes for maths in high school.
Okay, yeah.
They're very stupid.
I proved
Yeah, it's
more
The problem with proving
are
that
things than that.
2 is greater than 1 is you have to first prove that they both are
You
worth.
have to, you have to
yeah.
have some assumptions first.
But you have to prove that 1 is worth 1 also. Like it's fucking stupid.
Yeah,
Yep.
but it isn't that bad.
if you
Is
know
that hard?
how.
Yeah, it is tough.
Yeah, but
It
you
is-
need
it is
to
tough.
you need to take the specific steps in order for it to
Yes.
actually be the actual proof.
Well, that doesn't matter right now, I think.
It
Are you
doesn't.
sure?
And
it-
I know I was the one who brought it up, but it
This is
doesn't
not-
matter.
It would matter if this was the economical campaign.
Ah,
Oh,
yes.
God,
Let's
stop.
make a campaign based. Let's make a campaign based around math.
No.
Well, isn't that technically what D&D already is?
No.
Okay.
You
More
can ignore most
complicated
of the
math
if you want.
than addition and multiplication.
Yeah.
Actual math.
But I like addition and multiplication. It's easy.
Yeah, but that's not that's not math.
It doesn't
That's
disappear.
math.
It's just more. It doesn't disappear. Don't worry about it.
I mean, it was really weird when for the first time in like half a year I got an assignment where I had to calculate something.
Yeah, that
Like
doesn't.
calculations are kind of rare. Because it's
Yeah.
not just a proof that this matrix representation stuff is a basis for X, Y, C.
Boring.
Yeah, I agree. But quite important because linear algebra.
Yeah.
Boring.
Well. I assume, oh well, I took it as there was no objections to
No.
saying yes to
No.
Mud.
I can
You now have 1,300 gold pieces. In addition
It
to
would
what
probably be in platinum coins. That would make more sense, or
Nah.
equivalent.
he wants to give you 1,300. He
Oh,
wants to show that he
shit.
has 1,300.
It's
mean,
more
I-
about showing off.
I mean, I think the platinum coins would be as much of a show off, but like,
It should hand us it in copper instead.
But the thing, giving you a chest with 1,300 gold pieces in is weighs like a bit more than 130 flat pieces.
I guess. Well, shit.
You could also do it in copper coins.
And
Oh,
don't
That
ignore
feels like
coin
going
weight.
to a
could
dealership
do
to
it
buy
in
a car and
Electrum.
pennies.
I mean, Electrum isn't that bad.
No,
Yes, Electrum is that bad.
I mean, it would be.
Yeah, it's
Electrum
just
is
doubled.
bad because it serves no purpose.
I mean, that's
Electrum
true.
fucking sucks.
It's like 5-cent coins.
Probably.
In current market anyway,
But
maybe
le-
like 100 years ago they were useful.
but let's be honest. If he does it in copper, it's basically like going to a dealership to buy a car and pennies. It has the same fucking
Yeah.
feeling.
You buy a house in pennies instead.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Even better.
But,
I don't
so
think they'll
how
accept-
do we carry this back?
I mean, it's
Yeah.
just a chest.
Oh, okay.
It probably weighs a bit, but it's not like
He also pays for. Well, he gets his horse carriage driver to drive you home, or well,
Oh.
to wherever you want to go in the city.
Which would probably be back to the Troskal alley to the inn.
Are you sure you want to leave a chest with 1300 gold in a fucking broken ass?
Bro,
Or are you I mean, if you're living there, then it would be fine, maybe.
We can leave it down with Obsidior.
I mean, we could
Yeah,
say that you
Steve
have
with Sidior.
brought some furniture.
At least
Because
repair
it's-
the doors and windows, so it's like not
I mean,
Yeah,
well,
drastic
the
shit.
basement is looking pretty nice.
Isn't it better if you just leave it in the yawning portal now, honestly?
Is it?
I don't
Yeah.
know. Do you trust the yawning portal?
I mean,
I would.
they have guards.
And Ernan's a Giga Chad.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably at this moment like what? Once we leave there after a meal, pleasantries, signing
Yeah,
contracts.
it's probably like this is a great 3-course meal,
Yeah, so it's
Yeah, so it
if
would,
if not more.
it would be at least 3 hours, if not
yeah,
more.
it's like
Seven.
9-10.
It's very late, yes.
Which I'm not sure. Like, seeing as we also have to deal with like cults to get like stuff up and running. How much are they? Those guys open? Are they like open 24/7 or?
I mean, it's an inn.
No, I
you
mean-
people.
I mean, like the Guild of Glassblowers.
The guilds are probably
Yeah.
closed down by now.
Yeah. Would be weird if they were open.
No, I'm gonna be honest.
I mean,
Never really
it's,
thought much about how that would work and such.
it's probably similar to in real life. They're only legally allowed to operate within certain hours. I mean, that's how it is in Sweden, at least. Construction workers can't work after certain hours and not before certain hours. So they can just start at 6 and you just start outside of your door.
I mean, the office could be open, like maybe. If
Yeah,
they,
yeah.
Yeah,
so
that's-
why would it? Why would it though?
I
I
mean,
don't
there's
know.
probably someone that you can contact if you
If they
really
want-
need something.
If they're like popular, they might get late night orders as well. I don't
Yeah,
know.
and plus,
Someone wants to put in their order before it gets busy in the morning. I don't fucking know.
well,
but
I
yeah.
would say like the Fellowship of the Innkeepers probably is open at night, or at least seems to be something that would be open at night. Or
I
late in
mean,
the
these
evening
are
still.
mainly just unions that you
Yeah,
have
fair.
to pay.
Yeah.
Unions and insurance. Think of it like that.
Yeah,
And then the suppliers, of course.
yeah.
But where are you headed as you return back?
Honestly, I feel like going back to Trollskull Alley would be maybe the best choice, and we leave it with Obsidian. And maybe one or two of us could stay behind with it for the night.
Well, seeing as we have been cleaning it up for like what 2-3 days at this point, I would say it's like cleaned up enough that you can probably sleep there.
It's not a hazard to sleep there.
No,
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you have a bedroll, you can sleep. Bree is willing to sleep there for the night. She's used to rough surfaces.
I'm sleeping out there also.
Uh huh.
And-
Not in
Don't worry,
my basement though.
No, yeah, we can stay out of your basement. That's fine.
Like I'm,
Can we leave the chest down there or no?
Sure.
Okay, thanks.
I mean, metal's basically
Yeah,
rocks. so
I'll
he
bring you
don't
back a rock
mind.
later as a thank you.
No, but the coins are rocks, right? Because metal is rock.
I mean, they're probably not pure enough, so yeah. And there's
That's
there's
fine.
metal in rocks, not rocks in metal. I think.
No, no,
From
but
cast.
that's not Obsidior's logic. His
That's
logic is
not-
metal is rock.
Indeed.
Oh, okay, well, then I'm wrong. Yeah,
rock.
you're right.
All is rock. Water is a rock.
rock is
I mean,
Water
yeah.
has minerals in it.
Water
yes.
is made of minerals, so yeah, it is rock.
There is rock in water, not water
I mean,
is made
yeah,
out of rock. But
you should never drink
Rock is
pure
made of
water,
rock.
It's not good.
It's funny how water tastes depending on the impurities in it.
Yeah, no,
And the time of day.
Real water doesn't taste of anything.
Nah.
Yeah, pure water.
That
doesn't
is
taste
not
anything.
true. Pure H2O does still have a taste.
That's
It's-
yeah.
Well, a very slight taste. Yes.
And you can't describe it.
You
as
wouldn't
tasting
be able to
like
describe
something.
it because it's a taste of what you would probably define as nothing.
Yeah.
So
But
guys,
everything
let's
else
be
is
honest.
air
I've
around
drinking.
has a taste.
I've drunk battery water before, and it's doesn't taste. that
So
bad.
guys, let's be honest. Just getting up at like 3 at night to get some water makes it taste better. For some
Of
reason.
course it does. Also, the temperature of water also have an impact on the taste.
Oh, wait, I only drink my cold water super cold on purpose.
And another thing is if it's sparkly or not.
Yeah.
Ew.
What's wrong with sparkling water?
don't
I
like
mean, then it's not pure water if it's sparkling anyway.
Well, neither is.
Well, if it's
99
sparkling, it probably
99%
someone
of
probably
the
cast a
water you
light
drink
spell,
is
light spell
pure.
on it.
What?
I mean, I don't
Uh,
like sparkling. That's
I
has
don't
nothing
ever
to do
drink
with-
pure water because it's not necessary.
You shouldn't drink pure water. You need the minerals and other stuff in the water.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Without the minerals in the water, it would literally kill you over time. 'Cause
Yeah,
It would
yeah.
like it would pull the minerals out of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you only drink them in water.
Yeah. Which is why if you ever like cook water to salt water, you should always add some salt water back into it.
That's sure, buddy.
I mean, you should though. Not a lot, but enough to get some.
Yeah.
Well, back to D&D.
Are you sure?
Yes, there's like 5 minutes left.
So how's my
Actually-
basement look?
It is starting to shave up quite nicely.
I
How
go
many-
Now
sleep
make it bigger.
quotations.
The big coffer is making it look cool.
So how many more times are we going to derail? Potentially try to derail this campaign by either economics or like water physics.
Oh man,
Uh,
I'm just trying
many.
to
A
make
lot.
the basement
A
bigger.
lot.
Too many.
I don't know what
I
the
mean,
fuck you guys want.
Going on a tangent isn't derailing.
It's derailing the conversation, but not the
Yeah.
campaign.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Derailing the
You
campaign
can
is going to
derail
the
the
Potential to
campaign
derail the
if you
campaign.
want to. I mean,
Yeah.
it's definitely doable.
It's easy to derail the campaign. You just go to the yawning portal and head down.
Yeah.
We're gonna get
example.
that real scope.
I mean, at least I have a campaign for that.
Yeah,
Or
and
just-
money can actually do it.
Or just fuck off and go to Silvery Moon or something. I don't know.
Fuck off and go to a stone quarry.
Or Karatur.
No,
Just
that's
go to
what you're gonna
Karatur
do.
easy.
I'll just go study at Silvery Moon.
Go on a journey to Karatur
Back to
and never
school.
return.
Fuck this shit.
Go find Bob.
Go find God.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's
Bob
gonna be stuck
isn't,
somewhere
Bob
between
isn't
dimensions.
necessarily in this world.
Bob's on a
Ah, yeah,
spaceship.
you don't know.
Bob's
Yes,
on a
I do.
spaceship.
Isn't
Well,
Bob
we will
currently
try
stuck
to
somewhere
find
between like
somebody called
dimensions?
Bob's obviously on a
There,
spaceship.
there is no one called Bob in this world.
We're looking forever.
I was going to say, isn't Bob currently stuck like between dimensions of some giant cockroach
Yeah.
that might or might not be paying taxes? We're not sure yet.
Yeah, he is. I also
He
might
said
be a
he is.
spaceship.
Bob is definitely alive. I know that much.
Don't worry. It makes sense.
Well, I assume you go to sleep. Irexis, do you also sleep with the others?
No,
Today?
I go sleep in quotation marks in my office. Because it's
Mm.
just meditative thing. I don't know what it's called. But
She's just working over time.
no, because elves don't sleep; they meditate.
Yeah, but you only meditate for like 4 hours,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
They don't
exactly.
sleep, they watch
Or
you
six.
creepily from the
You
corner.
sit
of
on
the
the-
room.
4-6.
She has a nice cushion on the floor that she sits in a lotus pose while she sleeps in quotation marks. Amazing.
What
Elves don't
about you,
sleep.
Friedrich?
They stare at you creepily from the edge of the room.
I have a blanket. I sleep on a blanket.
Blanky! Fair.
It's
Uh,
better than on the floor on the floor straight up. Like,
Important question: is that people blank?
yes.
Yo, crazy. But the next morning, you Irexis, get this message. I am Vashra Safar, the Blackstaff. Come to Blackstaff Tower in the Castle Ward at once. Bring your friends. And that is where we end.
At once?
That's a nice cliffhanger.
Thank God my character doesn't know anything about that.
And you know that Vashra Safar is a very the Black Staff, which is basically the Waterdeep's highest mage, the High Wizard of Waterdeep.
Yeah, I know what the black stuff is, out of character, but my character would also know it probably.
Yeah, but that is a message you get early in the morning.
And there's like a cool landmark in the castle walls called the Black Staff Tower.
Yeah.
I'm being deported. No. Not again.
What do you mean again?
Is it like a magical message or is it just a note?
Magical message. You hear it in your mind.
Nice. Banger.
I am the black star.
Guys, I know the next place we need to buy.
By the Black Staff Tower. Yeah, good luck,
No.
bro.
Yo,
No,
Mona,
no,
what is that
no, that's
tower
what I-
made
that's-
out of?
That's not what I would. It's a troll yard in the top left.
It's beyond your comprehension.
Whatever that tower is made out of, I want it.
It's beyond your comprehension.
I want it.
Yeah,
It's pure
I'm gonna be
obsidian.
honest. I don't think that's a good idea to start stealing shit from that tower. at the
No, I'm
moment.
not stealing. I might request that as well. I assume we will be going on a quest. Maybe I might request that as my payment. Who knows?
I want this specific rock. If you find it, I can.
I
do it
want
where
this.
Man.
Well, this is where I would like to end
Yeah,
the
that's
session
fine.
today.
That
That
is
makes
fine.
sense.
I have prepared the quest, but I also want to sleep.
Nah, it's
No
different.
way. You
No
want
way.
to sleep? No.
So
And
we're
cringe.
ending it here.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's what
I
they
do.
said.
Okay.
I would assume that the first thing you do in the morning races is go to the others and tell them.
Yeah, probably.
Good. Then I know
Um,
what to prepare for next time.
Unless she has some urgent business, but let's say
We
she
need
doesn't.
to hide the gold.
I don't think there's anything at the moment more urgent than this.
I mean,
Hide the gold.
I mean, taking a piss is quite urgent.
Can
you
we
can
bring
take
the
it on the
gold?
way.
Yeah, you know what else is urgent?
Can we bring the gold, guys?
No.
Oh no, Cass left. Oh no.
Oh no, whatever will you do now?
Yeah,
Be happy. Be happy.
true.
Apparently, start playing Songs of Sticks, like Phil does.
I have to teach some dwarves how to shit and piss in toilets instead of in the rest.
It's not called Song of Sticks. It's called Songs of Six.
Yeah, I actually thought about making water deep in game for fun.
Well, I will also be leaving now. I hope you had
Yeah.
fun today,
Bye.
and
No,
see ya
Bye.
next.
World building. World building.
I was gonna said it would be fun. You should try it, but it's like Rimworld, but I also easier and harder at the same time.
Oh, nice.
I mean, it's you manage a civilization instead of a small colony of like 11 people.
Fair enough. Anyway, I'm gonna end stream here. Let's see. Do we have a raid target going? Probably once again to Thomas, I think.
But yeah, it's a nice game. I like it.
He's playing some Final Fantasy 14 online.
I have a deranged person, apparently.
In Final Fantasy 14?
Yeah, that's called Sat.
Fair enough. Guys,
Better
Hope
access to a
everybody
shrine
enjoyed
of my
D&D.
religion, ew.
and I hope everyone else again is back again next week for more Dungeons and Dragons and Dungeons.
Oh, they
like
all
running a
worship
tavern.
this one.